And so it begins once again. Hello, folks. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy chill vibes Friday. Because god damn, the world needs to fucking chill just for a bit. Am I making a lie of my intro tweet? Tweet. I got dangerously close to getting banned there for a second. Am I putting the lie to that and losing my chill already at the beginning? Boy, you know, we're playing the chill mode in hard on hard difficulty with current world events. My cat just jumped up here. Yeah, there we go. You can just barely see her there at the bottom. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart. I know you are always upset that the camera is set up in such a way. There you are. Look at you. Aw. Wow, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. She's like, Father, you promised the huddled masses a chill stream, and you must deliver. For otherwise, you are not the father I know. And she's right. So she's here to help me chill, which I appreciate. I sincerely do. Hey, who's a good little girl? She's a good little girl. Who 60 seconds ago I was yelling at for clawing one of my bags. She's a sweet little girl, a sweet, precious baby child, and it is not her fault. It is not her fault that 5 out of 6 of her endpoints come with weaponry attached. Anyway. It is Friday. It is Friday. The world is on fire, and I'm streaming. I'm streaming through it. I'm trying to survive. What are we doing today? First thing I'm going to do is work on my website a little bit more. I have not. No, I lie. God damn it! Again, I started with the lies. I'm a lying liar who lies. So I did make one change. There has been one redeploy since the short little stream last night in which I announced the existence of the website, and then I also did the domain expansion, the domain repointing, and that was really quick actually. I cannot recommend pork bun as a domain registrar highly enough. I had my domain on civilized.games. I had it on domain.com before, very expensive service, and it was fine. I just didn't want to use GoDaddy. I have multiple other domains that I think are still on GoDaddy, and I'm gonna see once I have the cash for it and the time for it to migrate them over to Porkbun. Because it's just such a better experience. It's such a simple experience, and shit just happens. Like if I made a DNS change on domain.com or on GoDaddy, it took time. Like, and it's you know, I realized DNS propagation. I know how DNS works, all right? DNS propagation can take a while, right? But also, a lot of it depends on, you know, the host where it's coming from, sending out. Look, and I get it. Probably a host like domain.com or GoDaddy with the numbers they do, right? Just the sheer amount. They probably batch this stuff rather than in the moment. But the final point is that it felt more delayed. Until I made a DNS change to one of my domains on either GoDaddy or domain.com, it was, by the way, not sponsored. I do not have a code for pork bun or anything. I'm just it's been a good experience. It's a good service. I'll shout them out. Anyway, they you know, it would take hours. It would often take hours to fully propagate. Like maybe some nearby servers would propagate very quickly, but it would take hours to have the change propagate worldwide. This morning, I go in real quick and I just delete the A records. If you know what an A record is for you, congratulations, nerd. But I delete the A records that were pointing my domain to the pika.pages site. which again, not knocking PicoPage. I was actually very excited originally to go with PicoPage because it was this really small minimalist blogging platform, but it's too minimalist for what I need to do. For what I probably wanted to do with my website, just too minimalist, and didn't let me. I don't mind minimalist if I can modify and expand it, and so that's what I ended up going with right now. This is like my current website is super minimalist in that sense. It's just what it needs to be. But also like I have a lot more control. I can do whatever the hell I want with it, right? It's my code running on my server, well, not mine, but you know what I mean. And it's free. And on top of that, this is 100% free. Like the only cost officially with what I'm doing now is the domain registry cost, which is like $20 a year or whatever. That's it. I don't have to pay for hosting. I don't have to pay for any kind of management. Like it's all done myself. It's all just the free tiers of multiple services. You know what? I'm going to stop jabbing about it. I'm going to start doing it because I want to make a couple of minor changes to the site, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So let me go ahead and switch over to here. Oh, hey, that's my browser. And oh, actually, well, it opened up. I forgot I had this page open. Thank you, Felice Game, for these free 3D miniature STLs. Once I have more money, I'll probably actually give you some Patreon like actual money eventually. But anyway, he put out on his Patreon, this creator, a set of STLs. These are basically for 3D printing of some Modrons. Monodrones, Duodrones, Tridrones, Quadrone, and Pentadrone. And look, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that in the Planescape game that I am running, which next session is in a little over a week. Yeah, not this Sunday, next Sunday. There will be Modrons at some point. Maybe definitely not this next session, but there will be Modrons. So I already downloaded these little guys, and I'm probably going to spend maybe like a chunk of time Sunday printing them out and cleaning them up. But look at these guys. Look at these little guys. Look at these silly, wacky, I mean, the lips and just these wacky little guys. Look at this guy. Look at them. Look at him go. Look how cute they are. And then we got some, this is the Tridrone, I guess. Yeah, look at that Tridrone being kind of weird and creepy and silly at the same time. Hell yeah, this is the Quadrone. Look at that guy. Look at them. So I love the drones. I love Modrons. Ooh, Pentadrone. Pentadrone is creepy. I like it. Look at that. Yes, I am excited. Hey, Pathan, boom. Hey, good. I am glad that it looks good so far. Like I said, I did not go out of my way specifically to make it accessible, but I am using frameworks that have accessibility built in. So hopefully it leads to a readable, decently working website. But like I said, since I didn't actually take any active steps, I don't know if there's anything that's weird, and if it is, let me know. But also at the same time, it's also just basically, it's fairly simple, just HTML. There's no like, it's not active, like there's no active components on it. They're pre-rendered and whatnot. So point is that most screen readers should be able to make pretty good sense of what's there, I hope. But yes, very glad to hear, and I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay today. It's like I said, it's going to be might be a short stream. I don't know if it's going to be a short stream. It might be, but it's going to be a chill stream. I'm just going to be working on my game a little bit. I'm actually going to be working on the website just for a bit because I do want to make some minor changes. I might as well get those out of the way while like look. For those of you who weren't here for the full short stream last night, right? The full story of what happened was, and why I didn't stream at my usual time yesterday. All right, here we go. So this is the sanity.io content. No, I don't need to make any changes to the content. I need to make changes to the structure, which means actually I need to open Visual Studio. All right, so Visual Studio, Yeah, I OD'd on legal stimulants. That's basically what happened. You're correct, Bathan. I've been readjusting my my Adderall dosage, and it lets me, like, Adderall just it quiets the brain. It really does. It quiets the brain, and it makes that weird part of the ADHD brain that just stands in your way. It makes it sit down and just shut up for a little bit. Like like that's the weirdest part about ADHD, and what people who don't have it, might not understand this part so much. It's the so-called executive dysfunction bit, because the stereotype with ADHD is hyperactivity, right? That's not exactly the type of ADHD that I have. It's ADHD is more inattentive, but anyway, point is they expect that. When actually ADHD often presents in just pure paralysis because of this executive dysfunction. Executive dysfunction is hard to explain to anybody who's never experienced it because it makes no sense. Hey, Phoenix, welcome in, friend. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate the company as always. Happy afternoon. Happy Friday afternoon. But yeah, executive dysfunction is basically this weird just feeling of being sort of unable to initiate action, to take an action. And it's not a logical thing. It is not even like, it's not that I'm sitting here rationalizing away why I can't do a thing or why I can't get started on something. I know that the thing needs to get done. I may even be looking forward to doing the thing. It's not that the thing is necessarily, it doesn't always manifest in, oh, I can't do the dishes. Oh, I can't clean up my clothes. Like it manifests in good things too. That's the part that that's one of the things that people don't know. Like there will be things that I know I could be enjoying. I could be having a better time in my life, and you don't, because of the executive dysfunction, because of being unable to start to take that first move. And so ADHD medication. In the meantime, you've got the hyperactive part of the brain is still going, and it's just hitting you with ideas, and it gets frustrated because you can't actually do anything. So it turns inward. You start beating yourself up, and it just feeds into itself, and it's horrible. It's horrible. Having ADHD is not a superpower. It fucking sucks 99.9% of the time. So what the medication does, so for normal people who don't have that problem, you take amphetamines and you get all amped up. With ADHD, it's not about that. It's not about getting amped up. It's that it actually, your brain was going too fast, and it lets you kind of like catch into gear with it. And once you're back in gear, then you can do things. It enables things. It enables you. It doesn't make me faster, smarter, better, more focused. Yes, more focused, but as a side effect of quieting everything else down. My mind is no longer being drowned out by noise, and specifically that executive dysfunction part, that part that just stands there and goes like, nah, you're not going to do the thing. But why? Because fuck you. No. Like, that part of the brain quiets down, shuts down, goes away, sits down. I don't know what it does. I don't care what it does. I do care that it comes back once the ADHD medication runs out. But anyway, that is how let me catch up on chat real quick. See, I either don't have it or have it so mild that it has never been diagnosed. My sister and nephew have it fairly bad, though. Yeah, no, it's like, that's one of the problems that people sometimes have with ADHD is that a lot of the ADHD symptoms sound like stuff that everybody has at some point or another, and so we all think, oh, we're all a little ADHD. Just like, some people will say, oh, we're all a little OCD. Like OCD has it's a very specific diagnosis, right? And so ADHD, that's the thing. Like the description of ADHD externally really does sound like, you're just like this. Like everybody's like that a little bit, and so it is hard to explain how it differs from an actual thing. And so, like as Phoenix said, like the pre-task initiation ADHD paralysis, like, yeah, and it's hard to explain that to people because it's not specifically like people think it's avoidance necessarily, and it isn't really. It stops you from doing good things as well, things that you're looking forward to. Like, there have been nights that I haven't gone out with friends. I mean, it hasn't happened recently because I've learned a lot. I've learned how to deal with stuff. I have a lot of coping mechanisms really do help. But there were times in my life where, like, I didn't hang out with friends, or I didn't do something that I really wanted to because I was just sitting there on the couch, unable to. I was fine. Otherwise, I wasn't even depressed. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't nervous about the thing. It wasn't social anxiety. I do have social anxiety. If I'm going alone to somewhere with people I don't know, I do get social anxiety. With friends, I usually don't, right? But no, like, none of that. It was just pure that ADHD paralysis, and kind of like looking back and thinking about those moments and going like, oh, fuck, if I'd known this was something that I could deal with, right? So the ADHD medication, Adderall in my case, but others work as well. Talk to a doctor. I am not one, but they basically like take that block away, and all of a sudden I can just do things. I can just, okay, I have to do this, so I do it. If that's a superpower, I'll take it, right? That's really all it is. That's really all it is. It just makes it's the pill that lets me actually go like, oh, okay, I can do things now, and then I do the things. But then, what happened yesterday? So I said, I've been off my meds for a while. Actually, let me catch up on chat real quick. Let's see. I describe it as bumper rails for bowling. Doesn't stop the ball from bouncing around, but stops me from throwing my thought process in the gutter. Yeah. That's a really good way to look at it as well. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, the other thing, the paralysis from brain trying to cycle task importance and keep cycling a new thing to the top of the list, so you can't ever start something, or you start and get a few seconds in and start. Yeah, exactly. Which is frustrating. So that's the other thing. So, I'm getting back on my proper dosage as best I can. And again, many thanks to the friends who were kind enough to donate there for some emergency help. But while dialing in that dosage, right, I accidentally kind of overdid it by a bit. And what happened was that it pushed me a little too far, right? It pushed me a little too far, not all the way forward, not all the way to the hyperfocus, but the hyperfocus is the flip side of the executive dysfunction to me, in a way. Not 100%, there's not a perfect analogy, but it is to a point where, like, if the executive dysfunction is I can't start the thing, hyperfocus, to me at least, I always experience is almost more like I can't stop the thing, right? This is what I'm doing now. This is what I'm doing now. This is it. This is what I'm doing now. I'm doing this. I'm focused on this. This is all I'm thinking about. I don't care. The world falls away. All I'm doing is this, right? That's the hyperfocus. Except that hyperfocus is still excitable and distractible, and it can also lead into hyper rabbit holing. So it's like I'm hyperfocused and I can keep focusing down, and it's like, oh, so I'm doing this thing. Oh wait, there's like 3 different branches like I can go off to. And next thing you know, I'm doing one of those, and I got pulled away by something else, and I'm doing that. But also at the same time, this is my entire world for X amount of time. That fucking hyperfocus has kicked in, and sure, when I come out the other side, I know kung fu, but I also did not eat for 3 days, barely slept. All my relationships are a mess, and I haven't cleaned anything, and I am a disheveled goblin person. And my health has suffered for it, and nobody heard from me during those 3 days, right? And so that's the difference between what happened yesterday and what would have happened had I gone into ADHD hyperfocus over working on the website yesterday, right? So I took a little bit too much of the medication, and it put me into what could charitably be called the flow state, but a little bit too much. An intense flow state. And unfortunately, the way it happened is I had taken the meds and they were in the process of kicking in, and so I was I was cleaning up my morning dishes and stuff, and the thought process would go into my head was like, man, I really need to do something about the website. Like, I don't, I need to change out. I need to find a new host. If nothing else, you know what? I'll spend some time this morning, after the job hunt. I'll spend some time, before the stream, and just look around. Maybe I'll ask on social media, for good web host recommendations for what I'm trying to do, and tell people like, don't bother with like Wix.com or Squarespace or whatever. They don't fit my needs. I need something very simple. There's a simple web host. What are people doing these days, right? Should I just spin up a very cheap VM on Amazon, on Amazon Web Services, and just run my own little web host, there, or what, right? What are people doing these days? And as I'm thinking through that, that's when the ADHD medication suddenly locked in, and all of a sudden, all I can think about, wait, I can just do this. I'm technically proficient. I'm rusty, but look, I know how to do this. Let's go in. Let's do a couple of quick searches. We're going to just fix this website thing. The website thing. It's the website. That's what we're working on today. We're working on the website. So I sat down and I look. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, so modern website design. This and that. Node.js. Cool. Okay, Next.js. Okay, yeah, this is actually okay. Oh, I see. So it's a framework. Oh, okay, but then how you do the backend? Oh, okay, so there's a few different ways. And this is okay, it's complicated, but it's simple in concept. Okay, I get what they're doing, and actually that fits my needs. So if I just do that, then I download. Okay, so what do I need? We need npm. Okay, npm install sanity.io. Next thing I know, it's been 12 hours, and I have a website, which I am now continuing to work on. In theory, is what I'm doing rather than renting, but the difference with what happened on the medication is that on the medication, I was teetering on that hyper-focus edge, so I was still aware of my surroundings. I wasn't completely closed off from the world, which is why there was a sploot, if you will, on the social medias around 2 p.m. when I realized, okay, at this point, either I need to stop on the website so I can get ready for stream, or I can cancel the stream. And I was like, okay, I know what's happening here. I understand the situation, but also I haven't made this much progress on my website in like a year. So fuck it. Here we go. So I made the announcement that the stream was canceled, and then I just kept working. And by the end of the day, and in one day, I learned multiple JavaScript frameworks. I set up a GitHub and Vercel.app, and I have a deployment pipeline, and compilation pipeline. So every time I change the code, and then I upload that to GitHub, that automatically kicks off a deployment pipeline that actually recompiles everything, does a few tests, make sure everything is running, and then puts the new website up. All of that, right, in like 12 hours, which, not bad. But also, friends, I ate breakfast, and then 14 hours later, I ate something else for dinner, and I was barely hungry still. That's not healthy. Adderall, you might not know this, is an appetite suppressant. So I definitely took too much yesterday. It was very productive, but I cannot recommend it. Also, sure, I live alone with my cat and stuff, but like if I had a family, housemates, whatever, I would have been a complete asshole to them all day, right? Because I would have been ignoring them. I would have been like so focused, and it's that type of focus that if you do get distracted from it, it's annoying. So again, cannot recommend it. So today's dosage was definitely dialed back, and it worked. It's actually doing the thing. I feel like I'm fairly focused. I mean, by now a lot of it is faded, because it's late after. It's mid-afternoon by now, and so it starts to fade. But in the later afternoon. But my morning was very productive. As I again put on the social medias, I am kind of posting through it. I sent out a few more applications. I've got some bites I've got a few nibbles on the line from potential job prospects. Hopefully, starting next week. Please, fingers fucking crossed, because we are on a deadline here. We are on a deadline. Let me catch up on chat yet again. Let's see here. So in brief, I lost my sight in '04. I was taking meth on the regular for the 2 years before. The last 2 weeks, I got so focused, I played EverQuest for 24/7 for those 2 weeks because of the extreme focus. I ignored an infection. Just continually got worse due to the depressed immune system. It got bad, so I got the... Oof, yeah, no, that's rough. That's rough. That is, I'm sorry to hear that, first of all. I'm glad, hopefully you're better these days. But like, in when you can be, but also like, yeah, like part of why these days I occasionally talk about my health and mention that, hey, I work out. I've been taking care of myself. I actually haven't been working out for the past 2 weeks. Remember how I injured myself like 2 weeks ago? The long-term Dan heads and civet heads, will remember that I accidentally just injured myself somehow by doing my regular strength training exercises a couple of weeks ago, and my whole shoulder was fucked up, and it's almost like there's still like a twinge. There's still just enough, but at this point I figure, okay, next Monday, barring any surprises, I should be able to get back to it, because I have felt weird there we look at that. I mean, it's not definition. It's just, it's there are muscles down there. I swear. Anyway, I should be able to get back to the working out. But part of the reason I talk about that is because I was so incredibly unhealthy before, and so there was a lot of that. There were like entire weekends, entire weeks sometimes where I was just like, I would fall down that rabbit hole, and like self-care was not just an afterthought, it wasn't a thought, right? And that sort of stuff would lead into depression, etc. So like, thankfully I wasn't taking meth, which I'm sure did not help. But I get it, like the focus kind of falling down the rabbit hole and completely just forgetting. Not even forgetting, it never crosses your mind in the first place. It's not a consideration, like to take care of yourself. It's not great. It's not a great place to be. And now, like, part of the reason why I'm mostly okay, right, is because you can work through that, at least at my level, at least with my particular constellation of symptoms. Coping mechanisms help enough that you can be a half-decent human being without meds. But it ain't easy. Oh no, it ain't easy. Let me tell you that I've been more productive and been able to do more and just kind of start moving forward. And even my mood feels better this week that I've been readjusting to having meds again than I have been in like a year, basically, without them. Like, this is the most terrible. I mean, oh my God. Okay, we're going into current events. I'm sorry. We're going into current events. But it just, the most ghoulish thing about tying healthcare to employment is that it's that when you most need healthcare is when you're unemployed. Like the if I'd been able to have my meds, I don't know, right? One can never know. The woulda, coulda, shoulda, sure. But I feel that my chances of quote unquote getting away with it for what I had been trying would probably have gone better if I was able to actually properly focus, if there was less time wasted on the paralysis and more time just getting some shit done. And I'm not talking like, productivity bro, like, toxic, like, yeah, grind it out, hustle culture, fuck that shit. I'm just talking like being able to put in a solid 8 hours a day. That's it. That's all I ask. Because look, fine, if I'm going to beat myself over it, I'm also going to hype myself up over it. My 8 hours a day are pretty fucking good. All right, did you miss how I fucking learned multiple development JavaScript frameworks that I had not worked with before, and a full deployment, built a full deployment pipeline and all that, by myself in 24 hours, or less than 12 hours? Yeah, I'm good. I'm fucking good. just level that field for me, god damn it. The only reason y'all haven't been able to stop me, and by y'all I mean everyone who's not on chat, is because like I've been nerfed. I've been nerfed. Without the ADHD, I'd just be too powerful. Anyway, let me catch up on chat yet again. So Phoenix, unfortunately relatable for the entire story there. I may have been on fire. Okay, it was just my shirt at one point, and I had to finish my task before fixing the on fire issue. I actually didn't end up injured, really. Well, good. I'm glad you didn't end up injured, but also, yeah, I get that. I get that as well. I really do. More than you know. Let's see. Bathan, oh yes, has done that too, but I legit didn't know I was on fire for almost a minute. Meth is honestly really boring without sight. Most drugs are, at least to me. All that is seriously impressive. Yeah. Yeah, as someone who has some experience, meth is one of the few things that I've never actually tried. I say one of the few things is has some kind of psychonaut. But look, I had a wild youth. I don't drink these days. The only thing I do is weed. But I've done my dues. But meth is one of those I always avoided, and with good reason, I think. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of like what it would be, and like, yeah, I'm guessing most drugs would be like half the fun of like acid is the visual side of it. I mean, weed, because you can really like just get high. I mean, again, everybody reacts to weed differently, right? But the way weed works on me, for the most part, it's really nice. It's really relaxing. And you can close, like, especially weed is good for music. So like it's just close my eyes and just listen to something on weed is a really nice time for me. But again, I don't know how you would react on your side. But that's like, I feel should that something like that happen to me eventually, like, like, I think weed's still gonna be there for me. If anything, like when I'm super high, it's actually hard to focus. Like, visual stuff is not great for me when I'm on weed, because like my eyes just get locked on distance focus if I'm super high. So then you put something next to my face and I'm just like, I cannot focus on shorter distances when I'm super high. Like, just whatever focusing mechanisms are in my eyes, they just give up. And they're like, nope, 1,000-yard stare. We can still move around. We're still perceiving. All right, but the guys that do the distance focus, they're on break. They are on break. It's weird. It is weird. Let's see. I haven't done much drugs, but that is because I was made aware of how easily I can be addicted to things at a young age. Yep. I mean, it's a miracle. Like, it's a miracle that I've been less addicted to stuff. The only thing that I'm legit addicted to, caffeine, of course, to a point, but I've actually managed to just cut my caffeine down to just a single cup of coffee in the morning, and that's it. I don't want to cut it completely. And I do get a headache if I go over a day without any caffeine, so that is a legitimate addiction. But I don't really count it. But the other thing is nicotine. All right, I'm not going to say I'm not still addicted to nicotine. Yes, I am. I haven't had nicotine in like 5 years by this point. Knock on computer. I haven't had any nicotine in 5 years, but as my rant from a couple of weeks ago will remind folks, like, it's still there. Like, it's still there. The desire, like, it is hard. It is hard. So that's why I do not envy alcoholics as well. Like, that is a legitimate addiction, and it's so easy, right? It's so easy to buy a pack of cigarettes. It's so easy to buy alcohol. It's so easy to buy weed. It's so easy to buy, and that's why like it's important. Treatment is a thing. That's what I'm talking about. How did I even get to this point in the conversation? But let's see here. I can still experience hallucinations. Yeah. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. Especially since you weren't born, blind. You said you lost your sight about 20 years ago. So yeah, for the previous part of your life, if you had sight, yeah, like it would be more interesting or more curious, I guess. Not interesting, like more curious to know. And I'm sure that studies have been done, right? Somebody who was born blind, do they experience hallucinations, and in what way, right? If they never had the sense of sight, how would that work? Yeah, auditory hallucinations. Yeah, go no smoke, bros. Let's see. Yeah, no, exactly. Like no smoking, no smoking. Please, folks. I get it. Holy shit, nicotine is amazing, but also don't smoke. Don't smoke. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. But yeah, auditory. Yeah, no, exactly. I figure auditory hallucinations are kind of a given, but like, if they don't even have the concept of sight, right? Because that's the thing. I guess it would really depend on how their vision is impaired. I guess, right? Because if, like, for lack of a better term, the circuitry is there, the brain is capable of generating images, but if it doesn't have any references, then it wouldn't know what to generate an image for. So at best, it would probably be abstract kind of colors of some kind. So visual hallucinations require a properly programmed visual cortex. No sight ever, then no rep. Exactly. Yeah, if the brain has no reference, if you've never seen an apple and you can't imagine an apple, right? No, not even. Yeah, exactly. I guess if you've never seen colors, you can't imagine colors. Yeah, it's so strange. So strange to think about. Fascinating though. I mean, because that. So here's the thing, like. There's everybody's blind. It's not going where you think it's going. I'm saying we're all a little. No. I'm talking about like differences in perception, right? Like my friend Dave, he's colorblind. He's red-green colorblind. We make fun of him regularly on the stream about that because it is fun to make fun of the disabled. No, of course not. It's Dave. We are his friends. We rib up each other about this stuff. He is okay with it, and we are his beloved friends. If any of you make fun of his red-green colorblindness, actually, if it's funny, we'll probably laugh too. He's got a good sense of humor. Anyway, point is, Dave is red-green colorblind. So his perception of the world is different from mine. Like, we both look at the same thing, but we're seeing different things about it, right? But in that same sense, like, I have definitely not 20/20 sight. Like, I wear contact lenses because my regular glasses are so fucking thick that I have to basically wear contact lenses, right? I'm blind as a goddamn bat by default. At least nearsighted as a goddamn bat. Thank you. Bats are not blind anyway. They are nearsighted. So nearsighted as a goddamn bat. And the anyway, point is, I can't see infrared. I can't see ultraviolet. Bees can see ultraviolet, right? Animals can see in different spectrums of color. So, like, there are aspects of the world that are 100% invisible to us that we have no way of comprehending, because we can, like, I'm sure you've seen there are pictures of, depictions of what a quote unquote what a bee sees when they look at a flower, and there's like all these patterns and stuff, but it's not really, right? We are physically incapable of comprehending what ultraviolet light actually looks like, right? Because our eyes cannot perceive like the wavelengths, those specific wavelengths. So when we look at those pictures, what we're seeing is a color adjusted image that shows what that would look like if those were colors we could see using colors we can see. So that's like, you ask me to imagine the color octarine, for example, from The Color of Magic, right? Like, it's not a real color, and it doesn't exist in the real world. So how can you actually imagine a color that you've never seen, right? I swear I'm not high right now. Actually, I'm not. So yeah, I make terrible blind jokes. Don't worry. For example, how many people does it take to change a light bulb? I mean, in general. What light bulb? That's where I thought we were going. That's where I thought we were going. Fair. I get it. All right. Anyway, I opened up my editor because I wanted to change a couple of things on my website real quick. So you're gonna get to see this actually happen kind of live here, which is the my footer. My footer is here. Components. The footer.js. Here we go. So in the footer, I have my little, the name and the little tagline here. And okay, here we go. So we have our links to Start Playing Games, Blue Sky, and Discord. But I also need to add in my YouTube, my Twitch, and maybe my Ko-fi. Haven't even looked at my Ko-fi in ages. So let's just go ahead and actually just add the couple extra things. Let me actually just copy this. Copy and paste. Paste. This is simple HTML editing. There's nothing crazy going on here. Yeah, all this stuff can stay the same. So what's gonna change is this one is going to be YouTube. This one's going to be Twitch. And this was going to be, what did I say? It was going to be YouTube, Twitch, and the third thing, Mastodon, Ko-fi. Yeah, I can actually, no, I should put Mastodon in too. For someone who uses Mastodon regularly, I'm weirdly down on Mastodon. So you know what? Let's add one under Blue Sky for Mastodon, actually, though. Mastodon. There we go. And then now let's get these links. So for my YouTube, I'm not going to be switching. I'm just going over to the browser for a second to grab my channel URL. Do I not have a YouTube tab? I guess I don't. No, actually I don't want to say the number of how many tabs I have. Too many. And we're opening up one more. All right, there we go. YouTube. Let's just go to our channel real quick. Your channel. Where's my channel? Oh, viewed your channel. There it is. I should know this link. It's just youtube.com/@uncivilizedgames. So let's put that URL here in the YouTube one. There we go. Beautiful. All right, and then Twitch. Oh, we know this one. We can just type it. HTTPS, say it with me, boys and girls, twitch.tv/uncivilizeddan. Yeah. And then, now Mastodon, we need that link. And I actually, the server that I use is dice.camp. So let's go ahead and actually get my profile. Although I use dice.camp, but I also use, well, you're not seeing it because I'm not switching over to the browser, but I'm using this sort of in-browser Mastodon client called elk.zone. And basically it's just like an interface for accessing your Mastodon, just whichever one it might be. But it's not what I need right now. I actually need dice.camp. Okay, let's go dice.camp. There we go. And then just grab this. Oh, I have follow requests? I don't think I'm... Yeah, I'm gonna ignore those follow requests. Anyway, this is... no, my profile. There we go. That's the link I need. Dice.camp. I mean, I should have been able to just guess this one, but oh well. There we go. Mastodon. Boop. HTTPS. Dice.camp. Let's see. I won't lie. My RAM usage goes up by 2 gigs when I open my browser. I refuse to disclose the number of tabs too. Fair. And I'll switch to the browser shortly, actually, once we do a couple of things. Okay, so what's the last one that I'm missing? So the Mastodon, Blue Sky. All right, the last one was going to be Ko-fi. Let's do Ko-fi, but okay, so let me actually go to the website. Bear with me. Let's see, Ko-fi. And let's log in. And let's open up OnePass. Yeah, there we go. Log in. All right. No thanks. Oh, I have to accept the terms and notifications. There we go. I actually have a supporter on Ko-fi. Thank you to... yes. Cool. And I'm spending money from Ko-fi. So I'm actually got more money going out of Ko-fi than I have coming in. I'm doing great. This is great. I'm doing very well. All right, here we go. Oh, again, I should have guessed this one. Ko-fi.com/uncivilizeddan. Let's post that on here. Again, see if we can do something about that negative $2 that I've got going on Ko-fi. Okay, so there we go. So that's primarily what I wanted to do. That's basically it. I just wanted to add those links. So having added those links, I save the page, and having saved the page, now I go to my source control and I enter a commit message, adding additional links to socials in the footer, and we're going to hit commit, and then we're going to hit sync. And that's done. And now the fun part about this... Interesting. So now the fun part about this... Oh, I was on my browser. All this time, I thought I was on my Visual Studio. I actually had the browser showing. Well, that's great. Hopefully I didn't do anything too embarrassing on the browser. Please ignore the massive amounts of porn. Actually, no porn. Huh. Well done, Dan. So many tabs. No. So many tabs on my little browser. The browser that I'm using, by the way, for anybody wondering, is Zen browser. Good browser. Is good browser. Let me actually change the size of this a little because it's eating some of the chat. There we go. There we go. Nice. All right, so that's done. So now, having done that, if I go up to my Vercel.app and I check the Uncivilized Games deployments, there should be one that just kicked off a minute ago. All right, is it done? Looks like it finished, actually. That was quick. Deployment configuration, build logs. Yeah, deployment completed, which means that now, if I go to uncivilized.games, I have the website open here, and I just do a quick refresh. Right, there we go. It's so what I do love is once I upload something and it does that little process, the site itself. Yeah, there we go. Start playing games, Blue Sky. Okay, so let's test them out. So Mastodon takes me there. Nice. Discord, YouTube takes me there. Beautiful. Twitch takes us right here. Twitchception. There we go. Look at that. Oh my God. We're okay. And then I should just open up another one, but I'm not. I'm going to close that. And Ko-fi. Hey, there we go. Nicely done. Cool. All right, so that's done. Was there anything else I need to do? I need to make some actual blog posts, but I'm not going to write blog posts live. It's not in me. I'm not ready to let y'all watch me write words. I'm no good at that. I don't like being watched while I write, but I don't mind being watched while I work on my game. So honestly, having having done that, that's the main thing I wanted to do with the website. Was there anything else I wanted to change about the website? No, this is just all the Connect stuff, the game, the site links here. Oh, I need to actually edit this guest book thing, because I don't need this visitor from here. It's not. This is a false. It's a false comment down here. Nobody loves my games and can't wait to join the next session. That is not a true thing, and nobody has said that. What I could do, which would only be slightly dishonest, would be to steal the reviews that I have on Start Playing and put them here as comments in my guest book. Nah, let's not do that. I do want to delete that comment though, because I don't want it to be there. If I was going to have pre-added comments, then it would be like my game reviews. So actually, let me switch over to Visual Studio for real this time. Actually, there we go. And okay, so then that info would be in the guest book. So the guest book page, where is it? Should be, the guest book was actually just kind of created by, there we go, guest book. It was kind of just created by Next.js. Like, I could just delete this entirely if I really wanted, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. There we go. So let's delete this. Did I actually finish this? Like, this isn't actually feeding anywhere. This was just kind of created for me by Node.js, or Next.js actually. Does this work? Let me make another post. Dan, this is a test. Post. Sign guestbook. Yeah, nothing happens. Nothing happens because it doesn't actually send the data anywhere. So for all I know, people have been trying to sign my guestbook all day. I should just make this go away. I don't need a guestbook. This doesn't need to be there. Let's make this go away. Let's make this go away. Can we fix this now? Yes. So first thing we need to do is find where it's being linked. So that would be primarily the header. Okay, so in the header, let's do a quick find for guest. There we go. And then we can just remove that list item. It doesn't need to be there. From the HTML. Then where else do we have a link to guestbook? Down in the footer under site links. I think that really should be it. So let's find the site links. Here we go, guestbook. And delete that. Boop. Okay. Save that. Save that. All right, so we've modified. Raw.js doesn't need to be open. All right, so where else? I don't think it's in anywhere else. No, I think that's all of it. Are there any references here in the layout? I don't think so. Jesus Christ, no. Okay, I mean, it's cringe, but sure. It's also true. Is there anything on the page, the main page JS? The default components, or fetching stuff. Here's the little title. Browse my available games, real games. Yeah, no, I think that should take care of it. And then I'll leave the page up, the code, for later in case I want to adapt it into something else. But okay, so now with that in mind, now I can just go removing guest book links and references as the commit message. Go ahead and commit that. Go ahead and sync it. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Hi, kitty. I see you over there. How you doing, baby girl? All right, so then we go back here, and we should hopefully see a whole new... Yeah, there it is. It's building. Deploying, build logs. There we go. It's actively compiled successfully. Linting and checking the list. So quick. So quick. I submit it and it compiles everything, generates all the static pages, because that's the beauty of doing this, is that they're all static pages. It means they load so damn quick. Deploying outputs, and are we green? Almost, almost. Cat? Cat. Oh my god, here we go. Hi, sweetheart. Come on the lap, on the lap. Thank you. All right. Good girl. All right, so let us go to the site. What do we have? There we go. No guest book on top. No guest book at the bottom. Games, blog, and apps. All right. All right. Now, I think we're kind of done with the website for a bit. Which is good timing, because it's, you know what time it is? It's time for commerce. It's time for ads. The timer says it, and I, for one, am a slave to the timer. So let's get those ads out of the way. When we come back, I'll actually be working on something that's not only tangentially related to tabletop RPGs, but actually actively related to tabletop RPGs, which is, of course, my game, Seeker's Call. You may remember last week, I made a flowchart, and I think we all agreed that was a bad idea. Maybe I can make some more today. Let's find out, but we'll see after these ads, and then we'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so I see your message, Nathan. Yeah, that should be easy enough. That I can just add that to. I'll look to see where exactly it needs to be. So at the top of the page might be complicated because of how the layout is, because it's the same header for all pages on the site. But I could definitely make like a link on the blog posts themselves, on the blog like slug, the skeleton for that, and have a link there that just links to the top of its own page. I could probably figure out some kind of logic to make that happen, though, if it needs to be at the top of the site. Because that's my only concern there, right? It's at the top of the site doesn't vary no matter what page you're on, at least with my current setup. I could make custom headers that only happen when you're looking at a blog post, possibly. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Like, it shouldn't be that complicated. It really shouldn't. But depending on how depending on what the specification is on where the button is supposed to be, it very much changes what my approach would have to be to solving that. That said, yeah, no, I'll do it. I just need to figure it out. But also, like I said, it's a pretty simply designed site at the moment, so probably not a huge problem right now. But that said, especially if I start making longer blog posts, we'll see. Let's see. Basically, the guidelines say it should be a link label skip to content that, when clicked on, moves the focus of the screen reader to the header at the top of the main content of the page. Just use A tags for the link and ID attribute on the heading. Yeah, no, the link, it's fine to create it. Problem is having it on the header. Because again, it's the same code for all pages at the very top there. But then again, if I just include a button or a link in the content itself, it kind of defeats the purpose, right? Yeah, I'll look into it. I want to do it. It actually sounds like a small but interesting challenge to try and take care of. Especially figuring it out with my current framework for the site. I gotta figure it out. But I want to do it. Not now though. Not right now. Right now, we're gonna go back to here. Even though what I did bring up is the code for the website, I'm not gonna work on that right now. That is either on the weekend or perhaps next week problem for future Dan. For current Dan, we're going to actually switch the thing that we're looking at from this to over here. Let me actually go and change our capture window to there it is. Yes, Obsidian. All right, we are back on Obsidian. Seeker's Call. Don't need you to be open though. There we go. We just need to actually just open Seeker's Call homepage. There we go. That's the one I need to get to. So let's see. So where did we leave off here? We left off last week on some bullshit, I believe. Is what we left off at. The callings, and we will never escape Crafter. Let's go back into Crafter. Actually, no, I think we're done. No, we're not. Are we done? What do we do? Tempered items. I don't want to work on crafters right now. I don't want to. I've been productive all goddamn day, and I deserve to not be productive now. Look at that beautiful flowchart. A beautiful flowchart. This is simple. Also, I was told on Mastodon that this simple, beautiful flowchart is actually simpler than most traditional combat systems. So, you know, suck it. Everyone, just absolutely everyone. This is a beautiful. Your wife is a tempered item. Hey, Nick Das Rat over on YouTube. Hey, buddy, welcome in. I just saw your message now. Your wife is yeah. Hope you're doing well, buddy. It's been a long time. I'm an old man now, as you can see, and increasingly and forever unemployed, trying to fix that. But also then spending my afternoon working on this thing. Anyway, it's good to see you, Nick the Rat, ex-coworker from more years ago than I'm willing to admit. Good to see you on the YouTube. I have no way. No, I'm sure there is a way to combine the chats for YouTube and Twitch, but also like I feel like they should not mix like oil and water. So I don't know. Also, I keep hearing still doing tech. I might be able to poke some folk. I am still doing tech. I just actually yeah, no, I'm interviewing. I'm looking for opportunities because rent needs to get paid. So yeah. You know, let me know. Definitely, friend. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna keep doing this, and A, this doesn't pay the rent, and B, I mean, nobody wants this. Nobody. So yeah, no, for real though, for real. You know, poke me. I think you've still got me on Gmail. So yeah, poke me. I guess there's the best way for you to reach me right now. And you know, we can exchange any of the contact information elsewhere. But yeah, if you hear of anything, let me know, because I am actively job hunting. I did enough of that this morning. I set up. I've got a call with a recruiter for next Tuesday. I replied back to a site that wanted my availability for an interview, and I told them what my availability is. They haven't replied back. But then again, it's Friday, so sometimes they don't. Yeah, you can find me. Exactly. You got ways. Yeah, no, exactly. I get no expectations, no worries. You know, but I appreciate just thinking about it. Like I appreciate that, and if you do find something, hell yeah, I'll owe you one. But yeah, I sincerely appreciate just looking out. And if there's nothing out there that you can see, don't worry about it. It's the job market fucking sucks right now. Not that it's been great for a while, but it's not getting better. But anyway, yes, still in New York City, still the fucking tech nerd. Still willing to crawl under desks and pull on cables if I have to, because rent's got to get paid. So anyway, but no, sincerely appreciate that, Nick. Thanks so much, man. All right, so I don't want to work on the crafter things today. I don't feel like it. It's too much. We spent all last Friday. All right, so we did Animalist week before that, and we kind of figured out part of this. Do I want to? Man, I don't know. I'm maybe the fact that I made a goddamn website in 12 hours. Hey Nick, if you need to, I don't know how long you've been watching the stream for, but I took my meds yesterday and I accidentally overdosed a little. And 12 hours later, I came out the other side with a full Next.js powered website hosted on Vercel.app with a deployment pipeline, and the backend is handled by Sanity.io, yeah. I'm still in tech. Deer Park, those are good meds. Though, yeah, no, they're the good meds. They're the really good meds. They're not taking too much is not great. It's not great. I did not eat for like 14 hours, but also it's nice to know I still got it in me. All right, if I have to just kind of buckle down and learn multiple JavaScript frameworks and create single-handedly and deliver a fully complete website, I can. So I can probably fix whatever issue your computer is having too. Is what I'm saying. Somebody hire me, please, for the love of God. Anyway, I don't want to come up with powers for the animalist. You know, do I even want to work on my game today? I feel like having done the website thing, having been productive. Okay, so I worked on the website yesterday. I guess that was the thing. That was like, I took too many meds. I did not job hunt. Instead, I made a website. That's not what was supposed to happen. So today I took the correct amount of medication, and in the morning, like I said, I have reached back out to a couple of recruiters, let people know what my availability is, submitted like 6 more job applications, reached out to a headhunter that a friend of mine recommended, and then, you know, once I was kind of done with the job hunt for the morning, because that's all you can do. After a certain point, you can't really, like, you can't spend 8 hours, you know, quote unquote job hunting, unless you're just desperately, you know, like, unless your field is super wide or you're just applying to everything. But if you're kind of sticking within your field, at least in mine, after a certain point, you've seen all the jobs. Like, there's no more jobs. Like, anything that you find at this point is like over a month old. Like, those are just, they're not supposed to be there anymore. And then the next day you log on and there's maybe 4 or 5 more jobs that have been posted. And out of those 4 or 5, maybe 2 you qualify for. And then that's it. You could spend the rest of the day job hunting, and you know, there's multiple job boards and whatnot. Yes. But no, there's not that much more to do after a while. It's like, I've already seen all the jobs there are, and unless you got to give it a day or 2 for, like, you know, for the jobs to refresh, basically. You know, you gotta. It's like an MMO. It's like an MMO. You gotta wait for the tasks, for the quest giver to reset, and spit out new quests, right? So yeah. Point is, like, you know, after a while of the job hunt in the morning, like, well, that's it. There are no more jobs to find today. The job wells are empty. So you're kind of done. So I got some shit done around the house. I cleaned up a little. I took care of myself, had some lunch, and now we're doing this. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the creativity right now. Don't have it in me. Have to work on Diplomat. Illusionist, apparently. What happened to Illusionist? Am I just going to make Illusionists go away? I don't know. I'm not feeling the game today. Gotta be honest. Not feeling the game today. I think I'm just going to play some video games. That's, you know, self-care is important. It's Friday. And I've got a lot. I've had a lot going on. This week, and I think I've earned myself a little bit of video gaming. I should try. Let's try and finish out. Viewfinder. Yeah, let's try and finish out Viewfinder. That should be a quick, easy, and fun time. I think that's what I'm gonna do. You have a thought experiment for me, Bathan. All right. Bring on the thought experiment. What experiment do you bring? I'm bringing up the game in the meantime. I think I'm just gonna do some gaming. That's it. Fuck it. It's what I've got in me. That's what I've got in me today. I say I've got that dog in me. Not today. I've got a tired cat. There we go. And I can then, if I shut off Spotify, there we go. So now you should just get the game audio off, which there isn't that much. Let's see. Have you ever read Will White's? Yes, actually, I have. In fact, I am actively on book. Which book am I on? Give me a second. I am on book volume 6 on Underlord. Really? Okay, I'm down. You're trying to develop a tabletop RPG for Cradle. Hell yeah. I mean, it does feel. It's funny because out of all the like lit RPG books out there right now, like the Cradle series is technically like lit RPG-esque, right? But it's cultivation. It's cultivation method rather than like the more, you know, like straight up just like levels and stats that you get in a lot of lit RPG. It's more about like there's still like the levels, right? There's gold and true gold and high gold and jade and sage and underlord and overlord and whatnot. But these are like cultivation terms. Like it's a flavor of it. But it is fun because it's the one whose methodology is least video game like in a way, or at least tabletop, least RPG like than many in its field. So yeah, I'd be curious to see how it goes. Let's see. I am sticking at how to work out the paths. The problem I'm dealing with is keeping it dynamic so you can build your path and sort of, but not letting it get so complicated you spend half a month creating your character. I mean, some people love that. That's the whole Invisible Sun thing that I've been doing. I did all month. But it is tricky. It is tricky because, like, in the series, and I'm going to try to talk about it without being too spoilery, right, for anybody who hasn't. I recommend the Cradle series, by the way, by Will White, if anybody on chat has never heard of it. It's a good time. It's a good time. The audiobooks are also pretty good. But as a sacred artist, you generally have a single path, right? So by default, you're going to kind of select. So it's gonna be a few different things, right? That you're gonna do. Like there's for example the type of Madra that your character would have, which defines part of who they are, and that's kind of like the core sort of almost elemental base, right? Do you have Shadow Madra? Do you have Blood Madra? Do you have Sword Madra? Do you have Pure Madra, etc., etc.? And that is like your natural type of energy. But then you have the paths, and there are multiple paths that are better suited for certain types of Madra. And it feels like there are certain paths that are like more generally well-rounded. So it feels like the approach that you would probably have to take for something like that, Bathan, would be, because there are paths that are more powerful than others, right? That's also kind of like a given. So it is a matter of specialization versus broad capability. Sacred artists who specialize, usually those paths, like for example, some of the Blackfire, one of the Blackfire paths that Lyndon, the main character, follows. It's a Blackfire path. Like it's got a different name. I'm blanking on it right now, right? But it's the one that the turtle is teaching him. But it requires like Blackfire Madra, and it works with that type of energy. While there appear to be some other paths that the path will work with multiple different types of Madra. But they're maybe not as legendarily powerful. So it feels like there would probably be, like, as a character, like the one defining thing is the Madra that you're attuned to naturally. Then there is the path you choose, and within the path you choose is where your variation comes in. And so you can choose a path that will let you basically have a very broad range of skills and powers and abilities that you can choose from, that you can learn from, but those paths are going to be like broad but more shallow, right? Their higher level powers are probably not going to be at the same point as the higher level powers of a more specialized path, is, I think, kind of like the approach that you would need to take to work off, like, kind of the system they have in the stories. Let me catch up on chat real quick. So yeah, I've left most of the cosmetic descriptions for the player to create. Yeah, cosmetic descriptions let the player describe what their power looks like, because that's a very individual thing for all of them, right? Usually upon the first use of the power itself, I have an idea of a system where you sort of build based on a point-buy system, but it all falls apart during when I try to build, like soulsmithing, Black Flame Path, right, Black Flame Path, and it works off fire and destruction. So, yeah, exactly. So Phoenix asks a good question, like, do you have a base system, whether, you know, completely homebrewed or an adaptation of something that already exists, by any chance? Because there is an aspect of Madra gathering, in the sense that, for example, you take the character of Yaren. In Yaren, her whole thing is sword Madra, and she is you know, the student of the sword sage, and all her power homebrewed at the moment. All right. You know, all her stuff is about the swords, and eventually she gets like the blood Madra as well, and stuff that you know is happening now in the book that I'm reading. But her main thing is like, you know, she is the sword sage's disciple, and so her attacks and the Madra that she uses is sword Madra, and some of her attacks, like sword Madra, you know, is generated by swords, right? Blood Madra is generated by blood, swords Madra is generated by swords, dream Madra is generated by dreams, etc., etc. So her powers, her abilities are powered by the sword Madra, which means that when she's facing other people with swords, when there are lots of swords around, she's more powerful, right? And she can use abilities that feed off of the sword Madra in the air. Whereas if she's in a situation where there are no swords, except maybe just her own, then, you know, she is not quite nerfed. You can't nerf Yaren. Yaren is a badass. But, you know, she's not quite as powerful because she doesn't have as much sword Madra to draw upon. So that's something that you would have to if it matters that the 100% else says, that's cool. That's cool. I'm just trying to think this through, right? So things you need to take into account. And again, you know, you may put some of this aside. You know, depends on if you want to deal with everything, right? How much of this you want to deal with in the system, how true you want to be to the books, right? But based on the books, like, these are your decisions, right? These are your decisions. You can do a point buy, and in fact, point buy is probably the best way, because so there's multiple things that you need to keep track of. There is your core, or potentially cores, right? But generally, you got your core, and you're going to be tracking the amount of Madra that you have inside you. Something that the GM is going to have to track is the Madra in the area that you can draw upon. What kinds of Madra are there? So we're thinking it's a lot of aspects. That you'd be adding to it. So in any given scene, the GM has to kind of have a general idea of what kinds of Madra are in the area that can be drawn upon. And then again, for the point buy, it's weird because cultivation is actually drew a little from Ninja Crusade for the vital aura in an area. Okay, you know what? There's a game. Wait. Let me find it. There is a game that might actually help you. Might give you some good ideas. Because it is sort of a lit RPG cultivation kind of based game. God damn it. Give me a second. I'm looking it up. Don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I remember who talked about it. And Man Alone. No wait. Solo. I don't think it's actually. It might be a solo RPG, but the guy who I saw talking about it talked about it as a solo RPG. But I don't know if it's 100% a solo RPG. Sorry, I need to find it now because actually I think it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a let's see. Let me just find the creator. Am I not subscribed to you? Am I subscribed to you? I should be. I should be, but maybe I'm not. If I'm not, I should probably get subscribed to you. Oh. Oh. Wait, am I really not subscribed to this guy? Well, hell. Alright, hey YouTube algorithm. Please bring me the one time that you're not shoving his videos in my face. Come on. Come on, I just saw one. Nope, that's just the same kind of thumbnail. I know you're not seeing any of this. I'm also just trying to go quick because a lot of the videos we're talking about what fucking just happened with Trump and Ukraine, and I don't want to deal with that right now. I really don't want to deal with that right now. Not that I can't do shit about it. Can't do shit about it. It's just me getting upset, and I can't fucking do anything about it. So I can't. I'm not. Jesus Christ. Okay, come on. I need to find. I will not give up now. Now I am down. I have to find it. This is now a quest. Let's see. This is the moment I see one of his thumbnails, I will recognize it. And then I'll click on it and I'll see his channel. Then I can find the actual game. God damn it. Thing is, it has like a weird name, so it's not something that immediately comes to mind. It's not like Lit RPG or Cultivation the RPG or something. Like it's like, you know, Tales from Planet Yar or whatever. Yeah. Come on. Why can I not? Okay, Man Alone. Let me see. It's Man Alone. Okay, it is Man Alone. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm not subscribed. I'm subscribed now. Okay, cool. So now I should be able to just kind of scroll down on his videos and find as soon as I see the cover. Why is this? Why is YouTube so bad? Why is YouTube so bad? Okay, here we go. Oh my god, he's made so many games, so many videos. I'm so envious. I should be able to do this too. Not to knock him. Man Alone is a good creator. He does good stuff. But also, like, keep thinking, like, I should be able to do this. I mean, now that I'm on my meds, maybe. God damn it. Have I already gone past it? Or am I not there? No, wait. Okay. Okay, so these are some of the videos that I have watched. Here we go. Ruthless Heavens, Boundless Fate. That is, I'm going to put it on chat. Actually. I'm going to put it on chat. The name of the game. Let's see here. Do I have YouTube? Do I have Twitch? Yes. Do I have the console here? Yes. So the name of the game is called Ruthless Heavens, Boundless Fate. And it is like, it's not Cradle, the game. You know, don't worry. It's not like, oh yeah, the thing that you're making, somebody already made that. No, it's not that. It's its own setting, but it is sort of like a cultivation-based kind of game. It's got multiple races and whatnot as well. It's more like an interplanetary thing. It feels like, and again, without getting too spoilery for anybody who hasn't read them, the Cradle books, Will White, again, highly recommend. So this is, it's not really a spoiler. You are introduced to the fact that there's a much wider universe, like, very quickly on in the first book. So I think Ruthless Heaven, Boundless Fate, for those of you who have read Cradle, feels like what the hell's going to happen whenever Lyndon enters that wider, universe. Is kind of where Ruthless Heavens, Boundless Fate takes off at that point. It basically establishes that your character is effectively like one of the champions of your world, a world which is part of a much larger empire, and there is, basically like a fighting tournament among this interplanetary, intergalactic, or whatever empire, and you are kind of like your world's chosen sacred artist champion kind of thing, competing in sort of this thing. If it's basically the general vibe of the game, and so it is meant to be like very much like a cultivation kind of thing. I haven't looked at the system too much. I remember kind of getting a general vibe for it and going like, okay, I can deal with this. But yeah, like check it out, because it is taking it's on that theme, it's on that topic, and there might be some inspiration you can take there. There might be some rules you can mechanics you can steal. Great artist, good artist copy, great artist steal, and game mechanics specifically are legally stealable. Like they in fact cannot be copyrighted and protected. This is part of like stuff like the SRD exists, even though technically it's like, oh, it's a giveaway. It's like, yes, it's just them being nice, but technically game mechanics cannot be copyrighted, which is weird but true. So steal. Let's see here. No, I did. Yeah, so I did know. I actually have not watched the Cradle animation yet, but I heard that they had a Kickstarter for the animation. So I'm curious. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that goes. I'm excited to see how they interpret the characters and everything. How does rolling work, and how is difficulty in attack? I'm assuming, Phoenix, you're asking for on Bathan's system. So I will let Bathan answer, because I do not know. And in the meantime, I'm gonna play a video game for a little bit. I had it up already. Don't worry. I'll be keeping an eye on chat. But I'm gonna try and get up to speed. We were actually so close to finishing this game last time. We were so close, so close. Let me check something real quick. Sorry, bear with me. Just want to see if by any chance I can, because the downside of playing the games, no, I guess there isn't. Yeah, there's no way on, which feels weird. There's no way on the iPhone to track YouTube comments. Phoenix Scientists, don't forget, it may be a good idea to do some challenge levels. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm going to do a couple of challenge levels to get up to speed, because I was on the last one and sucking at it. See, I haven't quite fully worked out the combat system yet, but generalized percentile rules for rolling. You roll and you win, with ranges for crits, both success and failure. So the interesting part about a system like Cradle and how the battles happen and everything, the various mechanics you need to keep in mind, is that you can have at your basic level, right, the basic level of roll to hit, roll damage, etc., etc. And at your starting levels, that will serve you well enough. But a system, world, a setting like Cradle, the way the powers work and interact matters and, complicates things substantially, right? Because different types of Madra are going to be more or less effective against other types. It's going to be a lot of keeping track of levels, points, back and forth. A lot of pools is what I'm seeing. A lot of, this is the next level. Okay, no, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to do this one. Let's go back down and find some of those challenges. I thought there was a challenge one here, but I guess not. Guess not. Let's go back down all the way. Wait, is there not more? I thought there was more here. I guess not. Can I go back? I guess I probably can, right? Yeah, so far I have modifier space, Madra, and boost fades for powers level differences. Yes. So I'm wondering how much... I think on Tuesday we were talking about this on the stream. That I saw that, Nick. I will email you back. I will email you back once. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we got it. I got it, Nick. I saw the message. I will respond back once, post stream. We'll definitely respond back. Send you my resume. You will see a certain company that shall remain nameless on this stream in my employment history. All right, so let's go back from the beginning, but not the whole thing. We're just gonna do the optional levels, right? I think this was one of the first optional levels. So let's go ahead and select. I think I tried this optional level when I first started, and then I was, oh, it's optional. I don't have to do it. Good, because I don't know how to fix this one. And I don't know if I stand by that still. If it is in fact still impossible. I have expanded the range of what I believe is possible in this game over my time with it. Take your time, enjoy the game. Looks like there's a myriad of things to do in it. Oh yeah, no. This. Oh, have you ever seen this game? It's called Viewfinder. It's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle game. But it's sort of a puzzle spatial. Weird, surreal. It's a good time. It's a good time. You'll see. But yeah, no. I will reply back with my resume. Hey, oh, rubber duckies. Oh wait, no. Actually, it just means these are the ones I found. I should also look for. So there's an optional challenge here. I think I'm still missing some duckies. I found all the collectibles. Oh well. All right. Let's do some of these optional challenges and try and get back into it, because the final level in this game is fucking wild. The fact that it's timed doesn't help. I work much better when I'm under less pressure. Let me catch up on Twitch chat real quick. For example, a high gold trying to blast an Underlord will of course have a difficult time hitting, but even if they do hit, they'll do less damage because of the power fade upon the target's defenses. Right, because you can't treat it like, I think on Tuesday we were talking about the cipher system, right? And at first I thought cipher system... Here we go. We got a photo. We got a portal. Anything else we got around here? The cipher system... Oh, just say. Has this thing where it's like... It's either all or nothing with the level device, right? Like a level 8 trying to affect a level 9 simply can't. Like to a level 9... anything that is less than itself, that is level 8 or below, just basically can't scratch it. Like at a really basic level, right? It's more complicated than that, of course. Players can hurt things, but at its core level, that game is very much about like each level basically unlocks things, and we saw that with Invisible Sun as well a bit. So I guess I've only got this picture here. Where do I need to go? It's not telling me. So I guess let's just put the picture up and find out. All right. There we go. All right. So. Oh. Okay. I see what I was supposed to do. I think. So let's rewind and let's align the photo like this. There we go. And now, there we go. Hey, see, I'm learning. But yeah, so we can't have that. You need to be able to, like, there's got to be, it's a degree kind of thing. Like an Underlord, or rather a high gold can, or even a true gold, right, can hurt an Underlord. But it's not guaranteed, and it is hard, right? And so like the division between levels is not absolute. I think it should be very close to absolute, because it does feel like in universe it is kind of assumed. Like most people simply assume that if I am at the copper level and a gold of any kind, even a low gold, approaches me, you know, that I'm done. I'm done. Even though, you know, what are those? Copper, iron. It's not straight to gold. Like, it's copper, iron. Is jade? No, I don't think it's jade. I forgot what the different stages are, because then they just start doing the various golds. It's low gold, high gold, true gold, and then underlord. Then I guess there's overlord or monarch. I don't know where monarch falls on that. But in the universe, it's kind of considered to be absolute. Guess let's try this way first. But it's not. In fact, that's kind of part of what Linden proves repeatedly. That, you know, it is not, in fact, absolute. But it should feel that way. Somebody from a lower rank trying to affect somebody of a higher rank should probably have a real hard time, is what I'm saying. Oh boy, what's going on here? Let's kind of go over here. We can't go anywhere, so let's go here. Oh my god. This level is a lot. Okay, we're gonna have to, I think we're gonna have to, like, oh no, I found it. Found a ducky. Yeah. Found all the ducks in church. Okay, there we go. I was talking about the ducks. Found the ducky. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's continue. Okay, so this is it. This is our exit. Oh. Okay, that's a way to cheat, I guess. Ah. So, where do we actually need to go, though? Rubber ducky, you're the one. Oh. So I guess that just gave me the ducky. Wait. What's that? Oh, it's just... So maybe... So if I go back, I don't lose the ducky, right? Oh, here we go. Chat is continuing. Let's see. What are the names of the paths? Let's see. So the one I use for example is called the Path of Sun's Eclipse. Uses light and shadow moderator. Uses them concurrently and separately depending on what you're trying to do. And it is foundation. Foundation, copper, iron, jade, low, high, and true gold, underlord, overlord, archlord / sage. Yeah, sage is a special case, yeah. And then herald, technically the next stage after archlord, and then monarch, which requires a herald and authority and willingness to advance. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I haven't gotten quite. I mean, I've gotten pretty far. I said I'm on book 6, and I'm like, I don't know how far you are, but I am at the point where Mercy makes her deal with her mom. That's I'm trying to say it with as few spoilers as I can, both for you and for anybody else. That's the point of the book that I'm at. Mercy in book 6, Underlord. Mercy just made her deal. Okay, you have finished the series like that. Okay, so you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Like Mercy just made her trade, basically her deal with her mom after the fight she was in and the results. So that's that. I haven't read the rest of it. I haven't gotten that far yet. Is there anything I can do with this? No. Go back and get this photo. Okay. Is there anything I can do with this photo? No. I go back even further. Anything I can do with this photo? I wonder. There's these holes. Oh, not useful. Where's the exit to this level? As you just wait for Reaper, you're gonna have fun. I'm excited. Like I said, so here's the weird part is it took me a while to get into it. Like, I got into like Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I can also like highly recommend. But Dungeon Crawler Carl is more comedic, but also to me a hell of a lot of fun. But I got into Dungeon Crawler Carl like immediately. I was all about DCC very quickly. I got super into it. And then I was like, okay. And then the problem with starting with Dungeon Crawler Carl is it's kind of peak in the genre, right? So there's a lot of trash in the genre, right? There are a lot of games that are like, okay, you know, not games, sorry, books that are okay at best. But oh, there we go. Here's a little photo. Right, there we go. Oh. Ah. Okay. No. There we go. But oh, choices. Okay, let's try this one. But you know, when you start so high. Oh yeah, no, the immersion tunnel for DCC. Yeah, Sound Booth Theater. First of all, Sound Booth Theater. Holy shit. The voice actor for the Dungeon Crawler Carl audiobooks is amazing. Just the regular audiobook, you listen to that and you're going to think it's a full cast audiobook. And it's not. It's just the one guy. He is so good. And he just keeps getting better. So this is one of those, like, Dungeon Crawler Carl is one of those books that the books are great. The audiobook is even better. You should experience it in every way you can, but if you can only choose one right now, the audiobooks of Dungeon Crawler Carl are honestly, to me, the superior experience. But if you really dig it, then yeah, check out the immersion tunnel. The immersion tunnel is like then the audiobook with more stuff and sound effects and more acting and everything, and they're really cool. Anyway, the problem is Dungeon Crawler Carl, you kind of you know, when you start at the top. You got nowhere else to go but up, but down. So there's a lot of other series that just are not that good, right? And so I heard really good things about Cradle. And I think, okay, actually, I did this mess already. I think that the fact that I had just finished DCC kind of ruined ooh, here we go. I think we're getting somewhere now. Oh, hello. So, Jesus Christ. Nope. Oh, there we go. Can I? Aha. Teleport. There we go. New camera filter unlocked. You know, it was different. It was so different that I kind of bounced off of it. I started listening to Book One of Cradle, and it was fine, but it wasn't Dungeon Crawler Carl. And I'm not saying that in the sense of, oh, it was worse. No. Cradle is very good on its own terms. But, like, it wasn't what I had just listened to. And so I kind of bounced off of it. And then much later, I went back and I was like, you know, I did buy the book. Let me actually finish it. So I actually just restarted it. And I think, you know, a little bit of distance let me actually appreciate it for what it is. And what it is very good. What it is a lot of fun. And I like Lyndon. He's a fun little character. I will say, I not the biggest fan of Dross, who gets introduced, I think, in book 5. I mean, he's fine, but he's also like the stereotypical, like, goofy kind of sidekick thing for a bit. And, you know, it does great after a while. I hope he improves. I know things happen to him. I know he does, like, growing capability and whatnot. But as of right now, he's probably my least favorite character. I'm going to be honest. Let's see here. No, dude, unsold was bad. You weren't hallucinating. Okay. All right. So. So it wasn't just me. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, it's a rough start. It is kind of no. This didn't ruin the beginning of Cradle for me. No. It was just the style, right? It was just a style. Up complete. Okay, let's get to the next one. Up completed. Optional levels. Here we go. That's where I need to go. Like I said, it wasn't the style, and that's why I kind of bounced off of it at first. But no, it's very much stands on its own. It's just like, again, like recommending it as the immediate next thing to somebody who is like, oh, I really like Dungeon Crawler Carl. I wonder if, like, what's next? What should I listen to next? Like, Cradle's not the worst recommendation, but also, like, it's not just more Dungeon Crawler Carl, right? It's very different books. Let's see, it was so full of plot holes, it should have been Swiss cheese. Yeah. Another one on this complete is Life Reset. All right, I'll check it out. And then Phoenix asks, like, so how are you, as you are making how paths work in the universe, can more than one person have the same path? So my understanding, Phoenix, from the novels is that yes, like there are some paths that only have like one adherent, but for the most part, the idea behind the path is that you are. It is a way for others to follow in your footsteps or to follow a path to achieve, the levels of advancement that the person who created the path does. In fact, one of the ways you grow, and kind of one of the things that is expected of you as you grow as a sacred artist, is to kind of, especially if you want to be more advanced, like it's not something expected of all of them, but it's definitely a thing that is encouraged for those who aim for the higher levels, is to effectively create your own path. You may start with one path. You may learn one or more other paths, but the great goal of a sacred artist is to create their own path. And it's not a spoiler to say that Lyndon, our main character, sets about wanting to do that. So there is also that, right? You are meant to sort of discover that within yourself. I'm just jumping around while I talk. Okay, let's find some of the optional challenges. Are there any? Okay, we just ran around outside a lot. We didn't see any. All the ones down here are checked off, so I'm assuming the optionals are on the next level. Oh. There we go. Yes, I have sect and clan mechanics someone sketched out too. Oh, nice. Like, I'm not surprised. You're working on the RPG, because it is, they are, okay, so this is the one that okay, here we go. This is the one that had me pick up film. Wait. Can I? No, I don't think. No, this is just gonna. This is just gonna. It's the same problem, right? Yeah, I'm back to 2 anyway. Yeah, okay, never mind. So let's just pick up the film. That does nothing. That does nothing. Yeah, okay, so just checking out the rest of the map in case they're being sneaky. I don't think they are. Yeah, there's really nothing underneath us, right? Let's check. Yeah. Kind of trapped here, so let's rewind back. In fact, let's just rewind a lot. Just pick it up. There we go. All right. So this level made me unhappy last week. And let's see. I'm gonna kind of jump off again just to double check. It really is nothing. It really is nothing. Is there anything on this side? There probably isn't. Yeah. So here's the thing. We need 4 batteries. We need 4 batteries. We have 1. That's the problem at its core, really. But also, actually, wait. That just reminds me. I need to go ahead over on Twitch and change my category before I get yelled at about that. So viewfinder. There we go. There we go. I marked that I am actually playing viewfinder over on Twitch. Updated that so I won't get in trouble. Anyway, let's see here. So here's the thing, like I can take a picture and then the picture, there will be no bars. And then if I place the picture here, like so, I take another picture, but now I'm out of pictures. And I have technically 4 batteries, but one of them remains entirely inaccessible to me. And I'm out of pictures. God damn it. Right. How am I supposed to solve this one, honestly? Only there was like one more secret battery. But there isn't. There really isn't. What is the premise of this game? So the premise of this game, it's hard to explain from a non-visual perspective, because this game is very visual. It is all about visual perspective. It is a puzzle game in which you have to walk around and there are different little puzzles. Most of the puzzles are relatively simple. Stuff like find a battery and drag it over to a charging pad, and that activates a teleporter that then gets you to the next level. And so the challenge becomes how to get to that battery and how to bring it back. What makes the game unique is that, by the way, ads are going to start about 2.5 minutes. I'm not going to do ad pauses because we're gaming, but I will kind of shut up while the ads are running. But just so you all know, so if you want to continue sort of watching me, Twitch allows you to do that by spending money, or I guess you can just watch me on YouTube. I don't know what the ad situation is like over there. I don't know how ads work on YouTube live streams, but that might be an option as well. I don't know. Anyway, what makes this game unique, and Phoenix, no, the cage, I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna jump off. See how it's purple underneath as well. So my photos can't really affect it. So unfortunately, I've yet to figure out a way to get that battery out of there, if there is a way, and I can only figure out how to create 3 copies with 2 photos. I don't know how to make a 4th copy using only 4 photos, because one of the batteries, the one that's already in there, is always in there. It is an impenetrable. In fact, here I'm gonna rewind a bit so you can see, see how down at the bottom there's a base there. So there's no basically somehow destroying this with destroying the base that the battery is on, like that. See, there's no hole under there where the battery could fall into, like that. The puzzle is a reality shifting puzzle. You replace the reality you're in with the photo you have when you use the picture. It overwrites. Yes, yeah. So Phoenix is explaining it better than I am, but it is basically like you have pictures. You're given pictures, and you kind of hold them up to your face, and then the picture effectively becomes real and sort of overwrites the chunk of reality that you overlaid the picture on. And then you just kind of like walk into it, and now it's just part of the world, and it doesn't necessarily have to make sense, right? Things can be at odd angles, and the way you position the picture matters. So if you rotate the picture upside down, and then you kind of like put it in place, then the room behind the picture, beyond the picture, will also be upside down, etc., etc. In the Wikipedia page, and that helps. Yeah. So that should it's a general idea, but also like it is a game that is very much like it's a visual game. It's all about perspective, and like literally it's all about perspective. And so later in the game they establish a mechanic. I'm gonna kind of talk about it because maybe it'll help me figure this shit out. A mechanic called the violet. And the violet is a material that is, in fact, gently violet colored. And it kind of looks like bars, and it kind of like metal bars, and it kind of looks like weird. Like it almost seems to breathe, but it's also very techno, like square, sharp edges. That's not exactly. It's organic, but it's not. Like it's almost like it mimics some aspects of being organic, but it cannot hide the fact that it is artificial. Anyway, so this material is, you can't get past it, you can't affect it in any real way, but when you take a picture of an area that includes any structures in that material, in the picture, the material does not show up in pictures. So when I take, if right now what I'm looking at, right, is a battery inside of a cage. Battery is standing on a sort of a rocky, a stone outcropping, and the stone outcropping is at all angles in every direction, surrounded by a cage made out of this violet material. And so, if I take a picture, and I only have 2 pictures I can take. If I take a picture of the battery in that cage, the picture that I end up with does not have the cage in it. It is a picture of a battery on a on a stone walkway. And if I paste that, if I put that picture up on the real world, then I can pick up that copy of the battery that was inside the picture, which is great, right? That's what I want. The problem is the battery that was still originally in the cage is still in the cage, right? Still can't get out that battery. And so I have a second picture, and I can take a second picture that includes now both the battery that's in the cage and the new battery that I just created that is outside of the cage. Right, by being like a mimic copying post-industrial brutalism is what I think the violet looks like. Yeah, no, that checks out. That checks out, Phoenix. That checks out. Reflective surfaces count for the battery total? Yes, or at least they would, but it's not really a mechanic here, so you can't really. There's no reflection. Like right now, the location that I'm in is basically like just a building kind of floating up in the sky. So unfortunately, yeah, I see where you're going, and yeah, if there was some reflection, it probably would, but there isn't one for here. So like I said, if I take a picture of these now, the battery that's outside and the battery that's inside, and now I have a picture of 2 batteries with no cage, because again, the cage thing, the violet, doesn't appear in pictures. And if I place that picture, now I have 3 batteries outside and 1 inside, which is great, but what I need is 4 batteries, and I am out of pictures that I can take. And I cannot conceive of a way in which I can generate a 4th battery. I wish there was some kind of reflection. And notice on this level you might be able to take a picture of the transporter, but I don't know how this helps. Yes, you can take a picture, but here, I'm going to go back and show you what happens. I actually did kind of try that approach. I mean, let's try it again anyway. Maybe there's something I'm missing, right? The problem with the transporter is if I only take a picture of the transporter, So, yeah, I mean, the solution has got to be that, right? Can I? Okay, wait. Maybe that's what this thing is for? Maybe this is where I'm supposed to stand. So there's a little, like, column here. Maybe if I stand on this column, I can get the picture. I mean, that's almost... Okay, so... Let me see if I can make this work. Because the tricky part is that there's a base upon which the... no, but it's, so that's the thing. Like, wait, no. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. How would I do this? Yes. So if I took a picture of the picture and the battery, I have 4. But the original one, the 4th one, or I guess number 1, is still in the cage. So I have 4 batteries, but I have no way to get that original battery out of the cage still. So then, if Muhammad will not come to the mountain, then we shall bring the mountain to Muhammad, right? So now I took a picture of the base and the transporter. So the way that's set up is that there's a flat base, rather large one, upon which you just carry and you just drop the batteries on that base. And once enough batteries are there, there's a little box that lights up. And then there is a little tube with a cable flowing from that base to the actual teleporter hub. And so I just took a picture of that. And so now I'm wondering... Let's see if I can do this. No, because I think it overwrites the battery if I do this. Yeah, it overwrites that battery. So that's not really... So, we don't want to overwrite the battery. Oh. No, it's outside. Like, I feel like there's something here. Right? But also... exactly, this one is trapped... Exactly, the last one is still trapped in the violet, so... How can we... So again, if we can't get the battery out, then if we get this in... What if we take the picture... Place the thing, right, to get the first battery. Put the first battery here. No, because we're still not. It's not going to be enough pictures. I feel like the limitation. If I had just one more picture, I could take. Yes, the goal is to connect to take the battery. So we need to get drag 4 batteries to the pad, which is next to the teleporter. Once we have 4 batteries, then we will have powered the teleporter. But the problem is that we can, using 2 pictures, we can generate 3 more batteries, which would give us the total of 4 batteries, except the 4th battery is still trapped in that violet cage, and no way that I can figure out to get up on it. So if I was to now take a picture of this with a battery on it, hi cat, bye cat, like so, and then kind of So close. So close. And I'm out of pictures anyway. And I don't have nearly. I have only half as many batteries as I need. So even if that had one had somehow fallen in here, which I don't think there's really a way for me to do, it would probably not. Wait, is my camera stuck? No. What? What is happening behind me? Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Never mind. Okay, that was just a weird like camera cutoff happening there. That confused me. Confused and frightened me. Let's see. So if I take, yes, that is the goal. We need the batteries for total to power the teleporter. Alright, so if you take a picture of the teleporter and then put it on the battery, would the battery get teleported? No. No, because the teleporter is not on. And until it has all 4 batteries, it won't turn on. That said, if I take a picture of the teleporter and base, and then if I bring that picture into reality, on top of where the one battery is, it overwrites the battery. Because if the battery was blue, it wouldn't overwrite it, but then I wouldn't be able to take copies of it. So there's just a whole other thing. Certain things that are blue or violet cannot be made copies of, basically, is what this game does. But it's a red battery, which means I can make copies of it, which is fine. It's good, that's what we want. But also means that it is vulnerable to being overwritten. And so I legitimately do not know how to solve this one. If there was some way to somehow trick this into making it look like there are 3 batteries, but there's not. I only had one more picture, but there isn't. I don't know what this level wants from me. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too proud to go looking for a solution online, possibly. Because it's bugging me at this point. Like, it's what I can tell it's gonna be like, once we figure it out, it's gonna be like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Right? It's gonna be one of those super obvious things, but right now, this thing is not wide enough to like cover just this gap, and it's like, no way, how would I? So it probably was, no worries, you don't have to apologize, it's all good. Ask away, friend. So can you take a picture of the battery so that it looks like it's out of the cage, so that picture becomes reality? No, so that's what we have. That's what we're doing, actually. Yes. Basically, so like the default, right, when we first start, I haven't taken any pictures, so we have 2 pictures to our name. And there's just the cage with the 1 battery. And if I take a picture of the cage with the battery, then what I get is a picture of just the battery on the stone, plinth, if you will, with no cage around it, because the cage is violet, so the cage doesn't show up in pictures. The battery certainly does. So that's my first copy. And then if I put that first copy sort of next to the one that's still in the cage, and I take a picture of the 2 of them together, then now I have 2 more batteries. 2 more copies, right? Which, so far so good. But the problem is now, and I now have 3 batteries, but one of them is completely inaccessible. The other 3 are the copies, which I can easily, right, drop on the thing. But once again, I then have no way of getting that 4th battery out, and I'm out of picture, so I can't make any more copies. And the only way for me to get we have limited pictures. We only have 2 pictures, unfortunately, that we can take in this one. And so the other thing that I thought maybe might be something interesting to do is that when you first start, you start with 1 picture in your camera and a pick-upable additional picture. And I thought, well, if I take a picture of the picture, then I have still 2 pictures. I did not actually create anything there, which is, you know, really, that meant nothing. But wait, I just came up with something. What if, what if I take a picture of the battery and the picture? Oh. Is this something? Does this make a difference? So now I paste this here. I've got a picture here. So I'm back to 2 pictures. Okay, wait a minute. By George, I think he's got it. I've still got 2 pictures now, but already have 1 battery out, which means if I then take a picture now, I'm already up to 3. And if I take, we've got it. I've still got a picture. Take a picture of this. Now, I have 6 batteries. There we go. When in doubt, overcompensate. We figured it out. I'd forgotten that there was... It's so easy to just walk in, pick up the extra roll of film, and keep going. And it hadn't quite struck me. I'm going to put all 6 batteries, even though you only need 4. But it hadn't struck me that the film itself was something that could be duplicated. So yes, there we go. That was it. Cheers. Done. Boom. Ha ha ha. New camera filter unlocked. Painting. Ooh. What's that camera filter look like? I'd be using that one. I'd be using grayscale, color shift, painting. Ooh, that's cute. Let's use that one. Select. Okay, cool. So, any more? Okay, no, you already did that. You're already done. Any more optionals? This one's optional. We haven't done it yet. Optional challenge. Let's go. I think if I could see, I'd love this game. Yeah, no, it's a good game. It's a shame. It's a shame that I can't, I wish I could share more. I'm trying to be as descriptive as I can. But all right, so here we go. Let's see. Okay, so this is the jumping puzzle. We've got some platforms. I have 1 picture in my camera roll, and that's it. Okay, there's a teleporter that's blue at the end, so that probably matters. So I can't take a picture of the teleporter and move it, and I definitely can't jump that far. There's no running mechanism in this game. So if I can't jump that far, then I'm guessing my challenge here is to take a picture of the bridge situation here. And I guess try to overlay it. Oh. Then I can't make this jump. Almost. Okay, wait. Let's go back. Let's go back. I think this is it. We just have to find how best to overlay. Right? Maybe not. Hey, no worries, Bathan. Take care. Take care. I'm gonna go get going. Get that book to look at. Yeah. No. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend, my friend. I hope to see you next week. And as always, you know, there's non-zero chance that I may do other stuff on the weekend. Watch my socials. Yada yada yada. But thanks for hanging out, friend. Really appreciate it as always. Okay, so let's go back. Maybe I can do this at an angle kind of thing. What happens if I do this? Okay, that's just weird now. But... oh, fuck! But I'm making it work, kind of. I am kind of making it work, though. Okay, this one's... okay, this is, I think, where it ends. There's no way to make that jump. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. I think we were almost making it work. Almost making it work. So what if I take the picture at an angle? And then kind of... oh, okay, almost. Almost. I think I need to put it higher up like that. Oof, almost. Again, a little bit, and then just a little bit back, like that. How's that? Oh, wait. Not done yet. Okay, there we go. I can make this one, which makes this one, which... oh! Which... makes... nope. Almost. Can I? Oh! So close. Come on. Can he do it? Can he do it? Okay, no, we're so close. Okay, let's reset this one, and then kind of go here. Okay. We can do this. I believe in us. Here we go. Yes. Oh, here we go. Look at me. Oh no, that last one. Oh no. Oh, I think we done goofed. Yeah. I don't think there's a way to make that one. Nope. Okay, so now we discover something new. Okay, so what we need is actually a more distant one. So, can you get me higher? There we go. Yeah, okay. To a place where... All right. Am I singing Creed? Yes. So... kind of forget what I'm trying to do. Oh, this one's not gonna be it. So I've got the right idea. You don't need the whole island in the picture. I think that would make it. Yeah, probably. You're right. Do need at least getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, here we go. There we go. And okay. I have to jump. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Always near the end where I just get kind of fucked. Yeah, no, that's fucked. That's not a good one. Okay, so then include the void, which is throwing you off. Yes, you're right. You're right. Oh ho ho! Yeah! We did it! Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they said it couldn't be done. But, you know, they were lying. It totally can be done. It did be done. It do be done. I did it. Alright, anything over on this side? Nope. So let's go to this next optional. Alright, we're powering through it. We're doing the thing. Optional challenge. We got another one. I think this is the last optional. Might be one more. Okay, we got a photocopier. We got a picture. We do not have a camera. We have just a very small room. We have a underside. Interesting. Okay, what's this picture look like? It looks like a... Ooh, okay. Interesting. There's a battery over there, and there's a teleporter. Okay, so... First thing we need to do is use photocopier. So we can take a bunch of pictures, a bunch of copies, 5 in fact. So let's use them. These are optionals from previous levels, Islands. On the, the first sort of level, the island had one optional. Then 2 and 3, I think, didn't have any optionals. And then level 4 had like 3 or 4 optionals, and then level 5 is just the end of it. Alright, so I'm going to jump off for a second just so I can get a view for what's underneath. Okay. So, where's the... Just that. Okay, I don't think that matters. Okay, so first thing we want to do is get a battery. So, we can do this. Or not. Okay, so we can do this, but then if I do that, battery just falls right down. Okay, cool. So, we do this, what happens, battery also probably just falls right down. Oh, and it bounced. Oh, hey! Oh, but I can... Oh, never mind. They're all the way... Okay, so... The only way to kind of put this, reach it was like this, and then what happens here? Okay, so it just keeps falling. There's a void there. Let's explore here a little. That's just this, which needs how many? Just the one? Okay, cool. At least it's just the one. And so the battery falls from here. There was a way to make the battery fall, but it would never fall. It slides down here. If it were to fall down there, it bounces off that wall over the other side. If it's upside down, it bounces off the... So the fact that we have like 6 copies has to mean something. Right? So if I do... this. Nope. Not making that jump. Don't like it. Like, it really does feel like this is the only way that leads to something. And then kind of having... What's this look like? Sure, this was a good move. Let's not jump on the two-dimensional. So we get out here. First thing we do. And from here, what we kind of want to do is be able to get a battery to fall on us. Fall on there. Oh, is that a battery you can grab? Maybe. Oh, can we get out of here with the battery? Oh, no. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. So, okay, but we're on the right track. We're on the right track. So let's make the battery fall down. What's that do? Same thing, okay. Okay, is this a... Aha! Maybe. Yes. Okay. Okay, we have a battery. Let's see if we... Oh, no! Let's see if we can get this battery safely back here. Okay, step one done. Step one done. Now we need a platform. So platform is here. If I kind of maybe put this here. How would that help? Aha! Okay, let me grab that battery again. May have found a route. How did he do it? How does he do it? He is on a roll. He is unstoppable. Holy shit. Any more? Any more of your so-called challenges? Yes. Another optional challenge that I hadn't completed. What else do you have to throw at me? Game? Aha. A battery over on that island, which I most definitely cannot jump to. A other side of the island, which I am gated off from. And I'm assuming... do not know where the... teleporter is. Oh. Where is teleporter? Alright. Let's do a few things first. Let's see if we can just grab that camera real quick. The battery, rather. And then kind of put this here. And then we break through the gate. Grab our battery. Okay, and now we're here. Ah! Oh. Okay. I see. So drop the battery. Easy enough. Take a picture of this. And that's the only a second picture we have. And then kind of place it there. And then grab our battery. Hey, easy. Oh! Wait, not so easy. We need 3 more somehow. How are you expecting me to get 3 more batteries? Oh. Alright. So this is clearly a... Well played, game. Well played. Alright, fine. I see what you're doing. And yes, that was very chaotic looking, that previous one. But I thrive in chaos, I say. I say. Okay, so we need 3 batteries, so we only have 2 pictures. 1 now. So what if we have this now. Problem is, we need to get to that other side to take a picture of this. I got the 2 batteries, I can get over there. I need to use this picture to basically break a hole there. And that gets me this. And then if I can kind of place this here, take a picture. Okay, okay. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just one gosh darn minute. I think I figured it out. That's right. I'm counting 3 batteries and 1 upright teleporter. Did he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I think he did. Look at him go. I am a master of this game. Anything else? Are there any mountains left to climb? Any horizons left to conquer? Yes, there is one here. An optional challenge that apparently involves a watermelon of some kind. Cool. Cool. Oh, is this a weight thing? Yes. Okay, so we need more weight. Which is probably just means finding... Oh, this is all violet. Ah. Oh. Okay. Oh. Do you have a timer? No. Clever. Well played. This is gonna be an exercise in frustration. Isn't it? So we pick you up. Drop you. Okay. So we pick you up. And here's the thing though. I place you here, you immediately start rolling, and I cannot get to this camera fast enough to get a picture of the watermelon. So this is the trick in this particular level. This is the thing it wants us to do. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, rewind it all the way back. Anyway. Are there any other objects? You stay there. Any other objects we could use to somehow prevent that watermelon from rolling past? Hi, kitty. I see you over there. How are you doing? It is... What time is it? It's 5:50. It's almost time for you to be fed. You're right. You're right. How many pictures do we have? 6. 6. It's gotta mean something. Give me... Move these. And this. Oh. What is the puzzle here? What tricks? What trickery? Yeah, it does roll very fast. Which means... Yes, in fact, it's pushing me down. Like, not touching this and it's gently pushing me down the thing. What happens if you take a picture? Is it just void? It probably would be. Yes. Oh. Yeah, it's basically just void. Which not particularly helpful here. I could destroy the watermelon. But, you know. What could I do? What could I do? Sit.
Curse you all!
There we go. There we go. Hey, Afreitas, welcome in, friend. Welcome in as the correct call out for the fact that I don't know. Don't know what this game wants me to do in this level, but then again, I've been solving them all. We've been solving them all. We'll not let the game defeat us. It still might, actually. We'll get back to that final level later. But how am I supposed to? Like, there's no run mechanism either. Like, by the time I get here, I don't know how fast I am. It's long been like it's quick. It's quick. And this and there's no way to move the camera. It's stuck in that fixed viewpoint. So the puzzle is not obvious. Oh, well. Meat plus watermelon is enough, but there's no capacitors. So, wait. Okay, you stay there. Let's see. What is the? There's literally no angle which would show any chunk of watermelon. I was thinking like maybe something like here? Oh. You gotta kick it. Like very gently and stay. No, stay. Watermelon physics, right? Yeah, he's almost. Can you stay? Can you stay? Can you stay? Okay. Does it show up there? It's gonna be just out of frame, isn't it? It's just out of frame. That's what I was trying to figure out, if there's a way to jam it, but there really isn't. Like, even this corner here, maybe this far corner here. Can we do it here? This far corner? Okay, stay. Ah! God damn it, it's just out of frame. Probably designed very specifically to be that way. Okay, so can we... Okay, I have an idea. A stupid idea. Nope, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Wait, maybe it will, maybe it will. Oh, fuck. Hey! God damn it. Didn't need to rewind that far. Okay, anyway. Let's try this. Can we kind of do... Aha! Oh! No! Not that far back! God damn it. I feel like this is... Maybe. Okay, so... Oh no, the moment my mouse leaves contact... Yeah, the moment my mouse, like, passes through there, it loses. It loses it. Can I jam it against the railing? Good question. Oh, damn it. Maybe, actually. Let's see. Get over here. Get over here. So what if I put the watermelon, like, Nah, then it's over the camera. It's too big. They thought of everything. They thought of everything. So I tried. There's no place to jam it up against on the slope. Like the only part that you would think would be like these corners here, but like here it won't. Like no, it's gonna roll down. It's gonna roll down. Same thing here. Maybe this plant. Nope. Nope. It just rolls down. Rolls. Oh my god. Nope. Get up. Joins me all the way back. So it's not that. Maybe here? Nah, it won't. It won't. That's the thing. It's not an actual object, so you can't like squish it. So otherwise, I would like squish it up against these bars or something. But it's not an option. Doesn't look like. Ah! It's already down here anyway. If I could run, but there is no running. It's just it's this. By the time you get over here, it's already all the way over there. So it's not this. Can I eat it? You know? You know? So what else can we do here? Find out if it'll fit in this hole. It won't. How does that help us? It does not. Not in any way, shape, or form. Are you? No, there's nothing. It's not like there's any other objects I can pick up and use. Can I throw it? Nope. It just drops like that. Like, there's no throwing. I can rotate it. Wait, does rotating do anything? Nope. It's still okay, wait. So it... If I start rotating it, it keeps rotating in my hands. But if I drop it, it stops rotating. And then if I pick it up, it starts rotating again. Physics is weird in this game. But no, yeah, so maybe can I... it had some impulse there. No, okay, so maybe, though. Nope, it's already down there. So, can I... No. And then... no, there's just no way. It's not fast enough. So that's not it either, I don't think. That's as good as it gets. And it is gonna be just out of frame. Did not mean to take that picture. What is the secret here? What is the secret here? Yeah. How's the watermelons faster than me? Okay. So that's not the way. There's no more cameras or pictures. So nothing else I can use. Can't move, even though it looks like you should be able to, but you can't. Hate it. You think you have it? All right, I'm all ears. I'm all ears, my friend. I'm all eyes, I guess, because I'm going to be reading your text. You picture the sky and slice the watermelon. Oh, you are... You know what? When you're right, you're right, and you sir are right. All right, so... You know what? That is probably it, in fact. And then we kind of just do that. There you go. There you go. And then... Oh. Stop. Hey. Okay, there we go. There we go. And now... Then we just take a whole bunch of these. So you have enough weight. There we go. You know what? But it was a good inspiration. Great call. That is, I hadn't even thought about it. It's like, oh yeah, you don't have to destroy the whole object. Yeah, no, that was a good one. Nice call. And then we drop this. And then we, drop that one. Wait. There we go. Oh, just 2 was all I needed. But what if we overkill anyway? Because we took the pictures, might as well, you know, do the thing. Why not? Oh, no. There we go. Yeah. Now I teleport out. Ooh, achievement. I didn't realize they were optional. Complete all the optional challenge levels. Okay. Okay, we did it, boys and girls. We completed all the optional challenge levels. There are no more mountains left to climb but the final mountain, which means it's time to move on to the very last challenge, the one that will win us this game. It is time. Can I do it? Is this a possible thing for me? Up completed. Let's go. Let's go. The last one. And yeah, you're right, Phoenix. You're right, Phoenix. If I had started copying and doubling the watermelons for each picture, yeah, we could have gone to a absolutely ridiculous level of watermelon-esque. But you know what? I think I'm fine with as far as we've come. I'm far with where we've gotten. And now we climb all the way up, because you've already done everything else on this level. Climb all the way up. The final challenge. Teleport to the next level. So this one, the problem with this one is that we have a destructive camera. We have 10 pictures. We have destructive camera, which means it destroys the thing it takes a picture of. And there is a timer on this level, so we don't have the time to really think about it very much. And rewinding does not rewind the timer, as we discovered, which particularly sucks. So you have to get it right. It's wild. I hate this level. And before we go any further with it, I do need to say that it is once again time for ads. The timer has come. It's good timing for the timer because I'm going to step away. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to take 3 minutes for myself. And I'm feed the cat who is just giving me the hungry eyes. Hungry eyes. And I will be back in about 3 minutes, and then we'll do that thing. But in the meantime, enjoy some ads. We'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for putting up with the ads. Let's get right back
Curse
to the
you
game.
all!
Oh my god, why does that just... okay, it's doing the thing again. Thought I had fixed that. I thought I had fixed that, but apparently he did not. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright. So I don't remember the exact thing, so let's kind of just get through it and see. This is gonna be tough. We've got the last hour of the stream, but it's probably gonna be okay. It's probably gonna be oh boy. Well, we're already off to the races. Okay, and boop, boop. There we go. Oh my god. And then no. Oh, stop. What am I doing? What am I? Oh my god. I'm already doing real. Oh my god, doing real poorly. Okay, so we should just restart. We should just restart. At this point already, like this is that kind of level. This is that kind of level. It's already offering me hints. I might just take one. All right, let's see. So first thing we need to do is grab a surface. There we go, and then we use that surface basically here. Aha, okay, there we go. We did it in one. Okay. And then, we got a picture here. And we've already discovered that this one, you can just kind of like cheat like this.
You always work quick.
And then the cat tells you how cool you are, and you go, yes, I am. Except, I'm not nearly as cool as I thought I was anymore. There we go. 420, smoke him if you got him. Okay, and then this one was, oh fuck, it's the bridge. And then he took away the bridge, but then we put the bridge here, and then that lets us do this, which lets us kind of go here, and then we kind of, fuck. Boop that, and then we kind of, oh my god. And then we kind of just go here, and we kind of do this, maybe, oh my god. It is working. We're here now. Okay, next. Okay, what's this one? This one, we need batteries. We need a copier. We have a copier. What do we do with the copier? Where's the copier go? Copier goes over here somewhere. Where are the batteries? There's no batteries. This is a problem. Are there any pictures of this? No, use photocopier for what? Turn down for fuck's sake. 2 batteries. Where are they? Okay, well, at this point, this run is... Oh, there they are. Okay, I get it. I see what you're doing. Okay, let's just keep going as far as we can. Let's, fuck. No, I need to make a photocopy of this battery first. There we go. Use photocopier. And then maybe make another one just in case. This is not gonna be the run that wins, but we're just getting to know the things, okay? And then we place a battery, and we place another battery. There we go. Boop. And boop. Oh. That's it. Actually touch the floor. There we go. 2. Go. Next. Okay. Oh, and I have an extra battery picture that maybe. Ooh. Okay. This one's got the visual things. Okay. Oh my god. Oh boy. This is a problem. This is a real problem, isn't it? Where are we supposed to go? Where do you want me to go? This is not an exit. Motherfucker. So, what do you want me to do here? Are there any other actual surprises here? No. Then what? What did you want from me here? What do you want? Okay, can I just, Oh! There we go. Okay, we're down to the last minute. Okay, we got here. Oh, fuck. We have gotten this far before. So it wants us to kind of go around and back, but we can't actually... Oh, fuck. I don't remember what we're supposed to do here. Oh my god, it wants us to... Okay, so we could probably take a picture of this. Right? Is that what it wants? And then we can kind of maybe put that here. Then maybe we can do... nope. I don't know if this is the... Wait, did it... Okay, so take the picture. Wait, okay. Wait. Hey, go back. Wait. So maybe this here, and then take the picture, and then go here. Okay, there we go. And then can I get back? Nope, that was a mistake. That was my mistake. I made a horrible mistake. I cannot get back. Okay, back. We're not winning, but it's fine. Okay, so maybe a little closer. There we go, and then kind of do this. Ah, fuck. Okay. Use camera. Nope. Use camera. Then jump here. Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, again, we're not winning this one. This is just now me trying to figure out how I'm going to do this for the future ones. Nope. So I got to figure out that angle. Okay. Well, we're gonna fail. Okay. Let's go back. Practice. Use the land you just walked on. Yeah. Okay, let's go back in. We got this. Ooh, without the time limit. Fuck. That's tempting. But no. Oh, it's so tempting to do it. So without the time limit, then it's the kind of... I'm going to be honest. It hasn't had time limits in any other level, and the time limit is not enjoyable. I'm not enjoying that part of it. So fuck it. It's my game, it's my experience. I'm chilling. I told it, I hit enter. Okay, now it's counting up, which is fine. That's better, honestly. Okay, so now can we do it like last time, do it in one anyway? Real close to it. Real close. But yeah, fuck it. This way we can actually do it. As until I turned off the timer so you can say no. Yeah, exactly. Look, I'm sorry. Like, I get what you're trying to do, game, but honestly, nah, bro.
You always were quick with a clever solution.
I'm just... It's not fun. It is simply not enjoyable, and if I'm not enjoying myself, then what am I even doing, right? So... And now without the stress of it, without just the sheer stress, like, see how now this is like pretty straightforward? Actually. See how easy this is when you don't have the fucking timer on top of you? Wait, one is... Right? Take a picture of the bridge behind me. Maybe. Oh no. Oh, did I? Okay. I was like, have I just done goofed? All right, here we go. Next. So what was it? Oh, right. This is the illusion. Look at that. Ah. There we go. Now that I know what's up, it's much easier. Okay, now this is the one. Okay, so I feel like this. Okay, I'm fucking up here. Okay, so. It ain't part of the camera. Okay, let's go back. So, maybe you should take this at an angle here, kind of. Then you kind of place this here. And we kind of go back a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Place it like here. There we go. That. And then that. And then just take a picture of me, hopefully, right? Yes. And then... yeah, there we go. Look at that. See, I knew what I had to do. It's just the, you're making this one harder than it needs to be. It seems try taking a picture of the bridge behind. Oh, you know, you're right. You're right. You're probably right. Oh well, I already finished it. But yeah, you are right. You are right. That was probably not the hardest, not the easiest way to do that. Oh well. All right. So what do we need? What needs to happen here? Okay. So this is a sound activation. Batteries go in here. Activate sound, which activates this and teleports me. Okay. The problem is the batteries that I have are blue, dabba-dee-dabba-dow, which means if I take a picture of them, they'll just disappear, right? Yeah, that gives me nothing. So no point in that one. But I can, however, maybe take a picture of this thing. There we go. Didn't mean to destroy the battery though. So let's go back. Let's go. Okay, we're here. We're here. Oh, this was okay. It took me all the way back. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So first thing we need to do is ignore the battery here. We actually need to take a picture of this. Right, and then that gives us this. Whoop. Nope. That gives us. Nope. A little bit further back. Gives us this. Okay, there we go. And now, please tell me it's just one. Please tell me it's just one. Fuck! So I guess I have to... okay, take a picture of this. And then kind of place it here. There we go. Grab this battery. Run back. Other battery is here. That makes noise. That activates that.
I think there's a way forward, even without an answer.
How was I supposed to do this in 5 minutes? I mean, yeah, sure. The answer is get good, but all right. So I have to get to the other side of that gate so I can get a picture. But hey, I can take this one. Actually, wait. Steal this. There we go. There we go. And then we put that here. And then take a picture of me. Just in case. Let's get a second one. Okay, there we go. And then, with that in mind, we teleport. There we go. Done. Oh!
You did well.
I did it. That
It's
was the last
thanks to
one.
you.
I also did it without the timer and then reset it
Miriam,
with the timer so I had the answers for the
She
whole
was
thing ready.
desperate
Yeah, no,
to
like
find
now,
truth on her own.
in theory,
But I see now.
yeah.
There is no singular truth. No perfect
but I'm
answer.
not gonna. I'm not gonna.
If anything, meeting you in this place was the closest I would ever get to knowing.
Hey, guide, I haven't petted you all game.
Tell me, the red world that awaits you, is it loving? Is it healing?
Nah, it kind of sucks, man. I pet you, though? Nope. Nope. Alright, well, teleport it is.
I see.
Full shutdown. The simulation shutdown
Suppose
sequence.
our time has come to an end.
Oh, man!
Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, that's...
I
no.
wish you well.
I mean, it's adorable. But also... Man, that sucks. Uh-oh. Um. So wait. Now what? No cat? Still trapped in another reality? No phones? Dead tree? Oh, a little flower. Pick up. Okay, there we go. Can we... Oh boy. Alright, this is normal. This is normal, this is fine.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, Jesse.
I was worried. You went dark. Don't scare me like that.
There was a
you
cat.
probably need some rest.
There was a cat,
I
Jesse.
guess it was too good to be true. A singular answer to all our problems. A bummer, for sure. But it's not the end.
Actually,
We can keep brainstorming other...
I appear to have a plant in my hand.
Wait. What's that?
Plant. Yeah! New camera filter unlocked. View found. Complete the game. That was it. Viewfinder. I have found the view. Alright. That's a good game, honestly. That last challenge is a little... Can I skip that? No. Oh, I can make them go quicker. I can scroll them quicker, like by just literally dragging in. Okay, that's cool. Aw, justice for Kate! Hashtag justice for Kate. Yes! 100% true. 100% true. Well done, though. Well done, Thunderful Games, Sad Owl Studios, Thunderful Publishing. So, Sad Owl Studios. Well, good job, Sad Owl Studios. I see why you are so sad because of what happened to Kate, but that was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I'm going to go ahead and quit now, but thank you, by the way. This game was a gift from Phoenix, so thank you so much, Phoenix, for gifting me the game like a month or two ago at this point, and it took me this long to get right back to it, but it was a good time. It's a good time. I really did enjoy it. Yeah, no, you were right. The game was definitely it was definitely right up my alley. And Freitas, I just saw what you tweeted on Mastodon, and yes, justice for Kate, indeed, justice for goddamn Kate. The cat made me sad. There should have been a way to save the cat. I mean, yeah, fine. We got a plant, and I guess that's meant to be good for the post-apocalyptic world we live in the game and whatnot. But there was like a little digital cat, and he was sad. He had little tears in his little digital cat eyes, little digital cat tears, and that made me sad. That made me sad. But that was a good game. I enjoyed it. I think we just might recall the stream here, honestly, because it's like 40 minutes. We've already been going for like 3.5 hours. And I could probably pull up another game, but I don't think I've got any other games that are like short enough to really be kind of worth it right now. So I think, and I do have something a little bit later tonight. So I think I'm going to call it a night here. I'm going to call it a stream. Hey, PB, thanks. And it was a nice, chill little game. I think taking the timer was the correct decision. I do have some other games. I'm not going to play them now, but I do have, let me see, games that I want to play in the future. I need to get back to Moonring, yes. I do have so many games. I mean, I can always, there's a few like observation duty style games that I should probably try out. That have come out recently. But I'm trying to see games that I already have that might be worth streaming. I do have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but I'm kind of enjoying that one on its own. So I was going to mention, by the way, yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. But I was going to mention, by the way, Avowed, good game, way too short. I was expecting it to be a lot longer. It finished a lot quicker, so I was left with a void. And so I started playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which normally I would not have been interested in because it is basically medieval peasant simulator, and there's no magic or monsters or anything. It's sort of historically semi-accurate medieval thing, but then I heard that apparently it's super gay and woke, and I was like, well, say no more. So I started playing it a bit, and I'm enjoying it. It's kind of a good time. It's a good time. But also I'm enjoying it on my ultra wide monitor. So if I had to stream it, I would have to put it back in 1080p, and I don't wanna. So I'm not gonna stream it. I'm gonna enjoy it with the full like enjoy. Oh, Kiosk. That's one I might play on stream. Not right now, but Kiosk is basically a game about a haunted burger shop. A game that has a lesbian toggle. Wait, that'll be on my gravestone. Wait, with lesbian toggle? No, I have not heard. I have not heard of the game with the lesbian toggle. What game are we? What game are we talking about? If you press the toggle, the game stops working. What? I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. If it's a joke, it flew over my head. But look, I'm gonna share. Wait, I'm gonna share this one. This one I will play in a minute. Let me actually go here and actually share out my Steam. Oh wait, Steam doesn't get captured. I think you have to capture it here, right? Steam doesn't, for some reason. You can't really OBS doesn't like capturing Steam. Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. If you're okay, yeah, tell me the name. Yeah, because I'm curious. I have no idea what's going on. I'm confused. Anyway, I'm gonna try not right now, but it's a short game. It's called Kiosk, and it's it's like kind of vaguely horror. But also you work at a haunted burger shop. And I picked it up a while ago, and I've not played it, and I will play it not tonight, but one of the next times that we do a game stream, definitely. So keep that one in mind. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up. Let's go ahead and wrap up the stream. Yeah, afraid this either. Yeah, I'll hang on till you give me the name. I'll hang on till you give me the name. Don't worry, we don't have to finish immediately, but we are, dear viewers, wrapping up the stream because again, I would have to wrap up in like half an hour anyway. So not enough time to really get anything else. Donut Country, Blow Bun. So I played Donut Country, by the way. Played it and I think finished it. It's another one of those it's a lot shorter than it needs to be, but I did enjoy Donut Country very much. One shot. I don't think I played One Shot. I have played Superliminal. Blow Bun. Yeah, Blow Bun. Let me see. I'm curious. Like, yeah. Blow Bun on Steam. You'll solve numerous grid-based puzzles. Blob Bunny. Touch every tile. So it's like a puzzle game with bunnies, with slime bunnies? All right. Anyway. Yeah, no, send me the post. I'm curious about what the hell is going on with that game. Ware Cleaner. Oh, I played a little Ware Cleaner on my phone. I enjoyed Ware Cleaner. It's a good little game as well. So, yeah, no, keep the suggestions coming. I'm down for other games in the future, especially again given the fact that I will, I guess, hopefully have a job soon. Which means my stream times are probably going to change, almost certainly going to change substantially. And probably, there will be a bit more of just the casual video game streaming happening, just because I probably don't have 4 hours of rambling in me after a full 8-hour workday. But who knows? Maybe it will. We'll find out how it goes. But anyway, we got the thing. We got this thing. Let me actually see if they just sent me the link. Let me see here. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we got them. Lesbian toggle. Why you have this option in the game? When I turn it off, the game becomes unplayable. The game can't be played if there's no lesbians. Sorry. Okay. All right. I'm down. Actually, you know what? Let me show this off. Let's switch over to the screen and actually grab the. There we go. So apparently, Blow Bun the little game about bunny blobs has a lesbian toggle, and if you turn it off, the game becomes unplayable because the game cannot be played if there are no lesbians. Our game has lesbians in it. Do not playable on an HRST. You will see lesbians. I am. That's dope. That's dope. Actually, I was for a second there. I was worried. For a second there, I was like, okay, is this a stereotype about lesbians that I don't know about? But yeah, no, the looser, no, dude, the fucking Steam, like, there's the list, the woke game list. I mean, that's to be fair to them, to the fucking morons, right? They got me to play a game. I had no interest in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And then those morons started yelling about how they had made Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 super woke and gay. And it's like, what better recommendation is there than, it enrages these fucktards, right? So yeah, any game that they hate is probably going to be a great fucking game. And I can at least say for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I'm just going to say the full name every time. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so far. It's not exactly the type of game I would normally be into, but I'm kind of vibing with it. And so we'll see how much I continue liking it. But yeah, no, those fucking the woke games are the ones that you want to play now. Exactly. The more woke they are, the more I want to play them. So hell yeah. All right, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and finally, actually, properly call it a stream. Call it a little bit early. Take a little break. Have myself a little dinner. Pet myself a little cat. Later tonight, I already have something planned, so no streams. Tomorrow, hopefully, is recording day with the Fandible.com gang. If you don't know who Fandible.com are, I just put them on the chat. That's the podcast that I'm a part of. And last little bit before I go again, for any viewers who don't know what I'm about, two things you need to know. One is my socials. There they are. And you should follow me on them. I also have a website now, which I don't have a button that I can press to, but I can just kind of put it up on the chat until I fix my robot. Wait, did I close? Do I not? Oh, here we go. So let's just kind of put it on the chat. Why am I all caps? Here we go. Uncivilized.games is my actual website, which now works and has things. Very proud of that. Very, very created in an Adderall fugue state yesterday, but there it is. And final and last thing is I do run tabletop RPGs for people for an exchange for human currency. These are the ones that I am willing to run for people now. There it is. I have done all the promos. Now I can get the fuck out. Thanks so much, folks, for hanging out, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun watching the game. I hope you had fun watching me fuck around earlier. And I will be back. My schedule, final button that I'm hitting, is hopefully next week. Again, barring any changes around employment and or interviews or whatever. That is my schedule. So next Tuesday is when I will most certainly be back. Hope to see y'all then. And yeah. Bye-bye, folks. Have an absolute great time zone wherever you may be. If you redeem the curses after the stream is over, it doesn't show up on screen, and then I have to manually go in.
Curse you all!
There you go. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. I don't let a redeem go by without making sure they come in through. All right, now I'm leaving. Now I'm gone. Bye. Stop redeeming stuff. That's what you wanted to test. Yeah, it doesn't work outside. I should fix that, but I haven't, so then I have to make it manually. That's on you. That's on you. I blame you, friend. All right, I'm getting out of here. Bye. Talk to y'all later.